she's a D-head.
You're rude.
Talking about my little D-head.
Rude.
And her name is Cass.
Too loud.
Here we go.
Too loud. Coming in pots.
Two lost lambs, old heads, not a man, understand him, daddy's gonna Sam, man, hey, found the Lord of pain. Dark words overheard, Nichols West, Rug Bird, Demon Bird, Doom Heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan can't hear us, we are on our way. I just like your grace today. That's the Akamai way.
Too loud.
What's your beef?
Too loud. That was too loud.
You could have. Who cares? It was fun. It was loud. It was invigorating.
I think you might have perforated my eardrums and my brain hole.
Welcome to the show. It's so nice to see you. The heating ain't on, and your kids are next door. They've got heated blankets, but I turned the eldest off.
Oh, you're horrible. Look, I'm holding a fire potion.
Obi-Wan. I'm Obi-Wan. Are you holding the fire? Okay.
Takes away from the gravitas when Obi-Wan's wearing that robe, isn't it?
These are not the droids that you have been looking for, sir.
Have you never seen it? You've never seen it, have you?
I don't like it. I think it's rubbish.
It's not rubbish, it's fun times.
Roger, it does suit me, and I know you're a man who likes to dress. So I appreciate your feedback on it. Let's put echo on our voices for a little bit, shall we? Just a little bit. Just a little smidge. How does that sound? I haven't got my headphones in, can't hear it. Probably sounds great. Welcome to the show, guys. Everybody, come in. It's so lovely to have you here. Oh, we had apparently there's 7. I'm watching you. You're being a dickhead. 7 Twitch unban requests. You want to do them? Should we do them?
Well, go on then. I bet they'll be abusive.
Get this, there was a bit in Friday's stream where I showed some emails, right? And I do it a lot, you know that. And I went and cut it out. Oh, cut it out. But someone clipped that bit, right, where you could see all the emails, and pretended it was It's Dan, who's been with us for forever. And let's turn that down, let's get nice. And so I had to email It's Dan and say, It's Dan, did you clip Friday's show? He said, I don't think so. And he went and looked and said, no, I didn't.
That's
so
mean, isn't it?
someone clipped it and blamed it on someone else. We've got some weird people coming for us at the moment. You may have seen a couple of them on Twitter. The guy that said the guy we were just talking about didn't like the music. Just talking about it.
Oh yeah, it didn't like right. So
Rupesh.
so he listened to the podcast, and there was a bit where it was silent for you guys because you were playing a game with us.
It's fun.
And yes, there were visuals, but you get the deal. Most people get the deal. Rupesh did not get the deal. I offered him a refund on the money he hadn't paid.
Yeah, but we're all here. We're good. We're live. I had to. Dan's there. Daniel says, we spoke about this earlier. I checked my Twitch logins. I had a couple from Cornwall. I'm in Manchester. Changed my password now. Thank you. I don't know if it was done via your account, Dan, and I'm sorry for being suspicious, right? There's a few things going on, and so I need to be aware. So I may have sounded a bit accusatory. I don't know if they did it from your account. I don't know if they just faked it.
I think sometimes they just get a name at random.
They put a 0 instead of an O. I don't know. So apologies for that, but it was weird. People are weird, right? People are weird.
It's people that don't want to be part of the show but want to be part of the show. Ignore me, don't ignore me.
So as you know, I booked tickets to Japan.
Well,
I had to cancel those tickets to Japan today because Polish Airlines changed the time. So instead of arriving at 6:30 in the morning, Japan time, Monday, we would have arrived at 6:30 Monday evening. So you lose a day. And it meant hanging out at Warsaw Airport for an extra, 12 hours. And I got in touch and I said, can we cancel it? And they said, yes, you can. We'll give you a refund within 60 days. So I thought, right, I'll book some more tickets. That's what I'll do. Tickets have gone up by £1,000. I was using incognito mode. I was incognito. They've gone up by £1,000. And then there was one that had gone up by about £400, right? About £300. So I filled it, booked it. Click pay. Oh, I'm sorry, this has gone up by another £800 now. These tickets have gone up by another £800.
In the space of 5 minutes?
Since you started filling it in, to when you click pay, 3 minutes. It's gone up by another £800. So I went, Catherine came in with her kids. There's a lot of swearing going on. And I told your children to stop that. No, it was me that was swearing. So I'm effing and I'm jeffing. And I'm looking at Kayak and I'm looking at Sky Scanner and Expedia and all of these, trying to find, we'll find cheaper flights. Couldn't find cheaper flights. So I had to spend an extra £1,000 out of the Japan fund. There is the Japan fund there, but we were settled at a nice amount for spends.
Yeah.
Extra £1,000. John says, have you tried dial a flight? I actually speak to a person. It's done. It's done. I had to suck it up. And it's done. And you know what? How many months we got? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. If I'm able to put an extra £100 away a month.
Yeah. Is
I'll
there
make
any
it up.
guarantee they won't do that again, though? What happened just today?
There's no guarantee. How can they change the list for July? I got an email saying, oh yeah, your flights have changed. What? For July?
What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah. Not £1,000 each, John. Oh, no. No. In total. And it was shocking. It was outrageous. I'm so lucky I've saved that money. I sold stuff, a load of monkey stuff. Sold monkeys record for like £700. So there was a pot for spends for accommodation and spends. I've had to dip into that pot.
Yeah.
I've had to dip into that pot. It's okay if I can put away £100 a month. Until then, we'll get the money back. How's that? Which I'm in a very, very fortunate position. Very, very fortunate position. It's just that, as I told you, last month was the first month since June 2020. Is that how you say it?
2020?
That was right.
You can say 2020 if you
can.
like. If you've got time at
What
your
would you
disposal.
say? Well, you wouldn't say 1,984, would you?
No.
Well, you'd say 1984. 1984.
But other languages, they do say that. 1,984.
It is good. I got it sorted out in a day. I had one of the hyper focus things when you came around. I was hyper focused, very sweary. It's done. I'm in such a fortunate position. The point I was saying is, last month was the first month since June 2020 when I lost my job at Talk Radio that I looked at my savings account and went, oh, it's not gone down. First time it hadn't gone down. First time it had gone up by a tiny little bit.
And your mistake was saying it out loud.
Said it
so
out
that
loud.
the universe heard.
So, okay. Well, maybe next month I can save a tiny little bit. I'm in a fortunate position, and I am fully aware of that. Welcome everybody. Good evening to the show. Kath's here on a weekday, which is nice. You coming on Friday as well?
I might do,
Gonna
yeah.
have the boys
Got no
here.
else on, so
Got
yeah.
The boys. We're gonna have the boys. Are you coming over Saturday? We're gonna go hot dogging.
Well, if there's hot dogs involved, I'm
We're
in.
gonna go hot dogging and then maybe a little bit of Jackbox Party Pack. Maybe a little bit of Cluedo.
Oh.
Do the girls play Cluedo?
Yes, they love it.
Let's get Cluedo going.
Real or online?
Real. Okay. In 1985.
I've got Simpsons Cluedo if you want it.
No. Bring it, because Kim is the Cluedo king. It's down to him. He decides. He's in charge of that.
You might like it.
In 1985. So thank you very much. Here's the thing: we don't thank our patrons enough. We do it in the £15 meeting,
Yeah.
but we don't do it to you lot. And there's not many people here actually at the moment. But
Thank you.
oh, we should probably send out that you thank. I'll send.
Okay.
Because I should do the. I haven't done the Patreon thing. Some people need a little bit of hand holding.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Some of them are new. We have had a couple of new ones. I saw some new names.
Look at this. This is.
Oh, Britain's Got Talent.
Britain's Got Talent.
I've worn that uniform.
Yep. Okay. You thank them while I send out where
Let
we
me
are.
just get my thanking head on. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Obviously, the last 2 years have been strange for us because we've been out in the radio wilderness, and it was a bit of a punt to set up on our own and to do this. And we never knew that we would be here 2 years on. And yeah, it's been tough at some times, but you've always been there, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your kind words when we've needed to be picked up off the floor. And thanks for making us feel less lonely in all of this, because it's been a weird one, hasn't it? It's been a really weird one. And I've always appreciated your company with this because, you know, we're just two idiots sitting under the stairs talking to a camera, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like we're talking to friends. So thank you. And we hope you'll stick around. But if you don't, we get it, because times is tough, aren't they? So there we have it.
Oh.
Jennifer Aniston there with no top on. Thank you to Jennifer Aniston as well there. And thank you to the providers of tops. What's happening with Jennifer? Why is Jennifer Aniston suddenly jumping
It seems
up?
to have come out that there were lots of stories about her being pregnant, but I think it's come out that she can't have children.
Oh, shit. I feel sorry for Jennifer Aniston
Her
because...
personal situation is still an example of why demanding to know why a woman has no kids is invasive,
Yes.
rude and crass.
Do you remember she was tragic Jennifer for all those years, right? George Clooney's allowed to not be married for years and years, and she had relationships, and it was, get in there, George. She doesn't. It's like, oh, and it's sad about Jennifer Aniston. Listen, she's living her life. I'm sure she's...
Jennifer Aniston slams lies she wouldn't have a baby with Brad Pitt, opens up about infertility.
Oh, there you go. There you go. But it's no one's business, is it?
No, it's no one's business at all. Not a.
Everyone,
not a-
it's a prime example of people making up stories to fit their narrative about people they don't really know.
Clem says, Ian and Catherine, you guys still scooter? First ride out on my new Sim 125 today. Awesome. Haven't been for a while. It's a bit too cold for it. We didn't really do much this year, did we?
No, my bike's been on and off the blink, but I have fitted it with a trickle charger, so I will not be caught by that one again.
Charge my trickle. I started mine a couple of days ago.
I'm going to have a little go tomorrow, I think.
Good evening, Jimbo. Good evening. Listen, good evening, Visionary, Stacey, Dave, Daniel, Debbie, Clem, Graham, other Dave, John, Debbie, Daniel. Welcome.
Welcome.
So we
I don't
thought.
know what it is about this room. I think it's the temperature. But it makes my nose run.
Okay.
So apologies
Great
for
story.
that. No, apologies for me tickling my hooter from now and again. But it's his fault for not putting the heating on.
Tickle my hooter and there'll be a complaint. Hello, Trevor. So we thought that tonight we might have a little look back at our first ever Twitch show for when we started doing it as a job, which I think was July 21st. I seem to remember that being the
Sounds about
start
right,
date.
yeah.
So we thought we'd have a little look at that. There'll be some ghosts in there, and we will skip through the ghosts gaily. And would it be? Let's have a look. See if we can find it on YouTube first. The sensible thing would have
Here at Lola's Cupcakes,
to
we
do
spend
would
our
have been to have looked for it.
But you were too busy sorting out Japan, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Live at Jack FM on the 21st of July. God, that's July 21st. Show 2. So it was on the 20th. July 20th, 2020 with Bob Mortimer. Was he on the first show?
Was he?
We're in. He was on the first show, wasn't he? Should we have a little look?
I was wearing a green dress. That's
Bob
not it.
Mortimer says Mr. Bodell. Correct. Well, this is the headphones are
This
very,
ain't
very
it.
loud.
This ain't it. I was wearing a green dress.
No, this is it.
No,
July, Late Night Alternative, Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle, July the 20th, guest Bob Mortimer, show 1.
Huh.
What's that buzzing? Oh, it's your fucking plug.
It won't be. I bet it's your...
No, it's ticked off. Unplug that. Thank you. Thank you. Can we just help, please? You can plug it in. I'm fine with it.
Obviously.
This is going to be weird. This might be. I don't know if this will be fun or this will be uncomfortable. But let's have a little look. So the first show that we did on. Plugged it in again. On Twitch.
This isn't one where you revealed I was going to be on it.
No.
Different thing.
That's not. Well, that wasn't the first show.
No. What was that?
That was like the build-up. That was teaser trailers.
Okay.
This is the first show proper. Is this what you want to watch?
We can watch it.
I need to. Hang on a minute. I need to get my YouTube chat. Show 0. Is there a show 0, Jimbo? Would you? What would you like to watch? I'm confused. What would you like to watch? This?
Let's watch this. It's got lovely Bob in it.
Excellent. This is before Kath could leave at any time.
I'm so glad someone showed me the exits.
Here we go. Thanks as always to Jeff for our wonderful titles. We took this seriously, right? This was serious business. I mean, I have no way of fading
Red hair.
All right, let's see where we are. So this is, we'd had a lockdown. Were we still in a lockdown? There's Amani's picture, which is now on that wall over there. There's a picture of me and my boy with an owl. There's something one of them made at school. That live on air sign would often draw focus. It's still back there, but I think I might have taken it down as I converted this into a counselling room. There's my Yeti. Oh, that's the Yeti case.
Yeah.
A load of shit. That's the Beach Boys and CDs. That is.
Unexplained folder.
It doesn't look like the Unexplained. It could be.
That one is the black one.
Okay. Frank's over that side. Craig's in. Finally synced my times. Welcome. If any comments you've got, anything you want to say, anything you want to point out, then do. Let's see how we go. I have no way of fading.
We can work on that.
I'm wearing a Landho t-shirt, which is Stephen Page.
I wore that dress once to. I think it might have even been that night. I went to Tesco's on the way over, and the woman behind the till was very curious about it. What's that print? I said,
Is it lips?
No, I think it's petals. She went, oh, I thought it was avocados. Not even the right colour.
Pre-Star Projector days, too early for Finding James Bond. Camera seems way zoomed. I tell you why the camera zoomed in, because of this. We wanted to get rid of this. We were going to sell advertising on that. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's very, very zoomed in. I bet the focus is shit. So this is. Here we go. This is when we were doing 3-hour shows, 5 nights a week.
Uh-huh.
Bloody hell. Down the music. The Able Girl just as Katie. Katie just. I don't see her very often these days, do you?
No.
So we're going to get the.
There's your noble chair. You got it.
Yeah. What chair? You on a
donated.
kitchen chair, weren't you? There. At that point, you bought a chair.
I was on a kitchen chair.
I wonder.
There wasn't room for me to have a nice chair.
Oh, you see what's up there? The Alpha Sync logo.
Oh yes.
Alpha. So think about them. I was wondering if I could get a little update. But no. When did James Bond start? We don't know. Quite a way into it, I think. It was going to be Pet Corner. You're right. The bit under the stairs was going to be Pet Corner. A little bright here. We're a little warm. Excuse me. This is when we were using old-fashioned ear things. What do you call it? Headphones.
Yeah.
We copied the in-ear thing from Stephen Page.
We did.
I've gone off it. I prefer this.
I like them.
No, I think they're good.
But actually, after a while, they start to ache a little bit.
Yeah, I prefer the sound I get from this. So it was all about the visual for a while.
My skin looked incredible then. You know why? Lockdown.
Yeah.
I started really looking after it during lockdown.
She was buying teenage boys' semen from eBay during lockdown.
What?
A lot.
What?
A lot. And, you know, giving it that, a little bit of that. Sorry? On eBay. Did I get that wrong, or did I dream that? I'm so sorry. I thought that actually happened. How many cats at this point? 2 years ago, I had 4. Because I tell you how I know that. Because today, I think I got George and Patty 3 years ago today, because it popped up in my memories 3 years ago today, and it's George and Patty with their big ears and their tiny and their manky eyes. So I had. No, Velvet was dead by now, right?
I think
Velvet
so.
was dead by now. So I had 4. How many did you?
One, I think. I think I only had Willow.
Yeah. Yes, you would have had Willow, because I got the 2, George and Patty, because Willow stayed with me for a week and I really wanted a kitten.
Yeah, she was so adorable.
That's why.
She started sitting on my knee recently
Oh, God.
because she likes the blanket,
There we
heated
go.
blanket. I thought, oh, this is nice. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just sitting in her spot.
God, so Big Boy, yeah, Barry's right. Big Boy would have been wild back then. We
Yeah.
would have just seen him at the end of the garden. He might have popped into the kitchen a few times. God, that's 2.5 years ago. That's not that long ago, is it? Do I have permission to lean over you to adjust a light?
Go.
I had a pop shield on my mic. It was this mic, but without a muff. Asking for permission.
No, I mean,
Thank you. Ow! There we go. Hang on. It's a little warm. There's the dancette, which is still there. The cats were sick on it the other day.
were they? That's rude.
Dirty bastards.
Warm here. Guys, it's a little hot here.
Look at that. Look at Kath's face there. Look where she goes. Look. She's all this. I'm Susie Quattro. Look at this.
It's a little warm here. Guys, it's a little hot here.
I'm Susie
Live!
Quattro.
Live on the late night alternative. Coming to you.
I hate watching myself. How do you feel about watching yourself?
Stranger.
Is it? So much has happened.
Yeah.
You forget the stuff about the world and politics and all that, which has just been all over the place. But personally, since July the 20th, 2020, our lives have transformed.
Yeah.
I certainly hadn't started the course. I don't think I'd signed up at that point. I was investigating it, but I don't think I was signed up.
Live. It's a little hot here, guys. I tell you why the lights are knackered.
Whoa.
That's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted it to do. I tell you,
God, I'm annoying. How do you put up with me?
I just stay quiet.
Okay.
the lights are a little knackered because I had great difference.
Catherine had already perfected the eye roll in. She was doing it on the radio stage. If you listen very carefully on the radio,
You can
shows-
hear it.
Difficulty before the show.
Ashley, click live.
The camera decided to stop focusing. I need to just give it. We're gonna have to see a little bit of that. We're gonna have to see a little bit.
You can
of
tell
that
I'm under the
understare.
stairs.
A little bit of the understare. Catherine has made an effort. I have not made an effort.
God, I'm fucking
Good evening.
Debbie says, who'd have believed we'd all still be here, still enjoying every second.
Every second, though.
Every second, really. I would say like every 190th second is potentially.
What you do the?
A lot of camera focus material in the early streams, Daniel. You're right.
Yes.
You wanted 50.
If you're listening to the podcast, you want to play this, if you go on YouTube, look for Iain Lee, Late Night Alternative, show 1.
Here's you doing your classic thing.
50.
Still talk. Now you talk. This is what you do. Now you talk.
Yeah, because have you ever worked in the sound industry?
What, in radio? Yeah, I worked in it for about 20 years.
Right, okay. Because then you'd know that when someone's trying to get an audio level, they need them to do more than, yeah.
No, but this
You're
bit,
right.
no, you're trying to make me talk, but you haven't stopped. Also, that's not how conversation works. Now you talk.
It's not about conversation, it's about levels.
Well, this wasn't.
Paul said I hadn't the balls to phone in at this stage. We can't fucking stop you now, mate. Visionary says I wasn't here then. I think I joined in August. My God. John says in 2 years you can look back at tonight, looking back on the first show again. We certainly will.
Good evening. What you do the? You wanted 50-50.
You were still talking.
You
You were
wanted
still
50
talking.
I'm
Good
talking
evening.
now.
Have you whitened your teeth there?
No,
I'm talking now. Now
actually-
you're interrupting me. How are you?
Can you-
Physical contact.
Oh.
Not comfortable. I am.
That's because that's a post-lockdown reference, I think, more as opposed to a Me Too.
So hard to tell.
I'm talking now, and so you cannot interrupt me. You wanted 50-50. You have to look. Come over here. Don't be shy. You wanted 50-50.
such a dick.
Well, then you are on the kitchen chair as a kitchen chair.
Yeah, so when you hoik me over, you have to take 2 legs off.
Then you gotta.
Just wait for you to breathe and then I'll get in.
You gotta.
Graham says, I think this was around the eat out to help out times. Really? We were past bubbles at that point, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were past bubbles.
Yeah.
Work it, girl.
I mean-
work it.
Hello and welcome to the
You
late
gotta.
You're such a bell.
Hang on. First of all, I just noticed
Work it.
Pajama Speed. Let's keep an eye on the names up the top. Pajama Speed, subscribed.
Hello and welcome to the
You
late
gotta work it, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Work it. Right here's where you start paying in sweat.
This is before we knew you had ADHD,
$5
apparently.
Sweat.
Gosh,
That's funny. Oh,
you're a strange person to work with. Hello. Hello. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Hello. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Oh!
This is the late night alternative, but not as you knew it before.
Some people didn't know it before. I'll stop talking. All right, I get the vibe.
Okay, so even if they did...
I don't know how much of this I can stop.
I don't know how much I can say.
Well, you've taken about 7 years of it so far. So.
I know, I don't know if I want it in stereo.
Hello. Hello. Can I duet with myself?
If anyone can. To work with.
Here we go.
Hello. Hello. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Hello. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Oh!
This is the late night alternative, but not as you knew it before.
Some people didn't know it before.
Paul says, place your bets first caller. Oh, that's a good one. Caddick called in at some point. I don't think it was show 1. I think it was some way in. No idea.
Might be someone who's died.
Okay, let's see.
I'll stop talking. All right, I get the vibe.
Okay, so even if they didn't know before, they didn't know before, so it won't be like what they knew before. So stop. Stop with your nitpicking.
I would like to say hello to, I believe...
Also, here's the thing. I was nervous about this.
Yeah.
And excited because this was it. We got paid a fee by Twitch to do this, right? So this was it. There was so much build up to it, and we had a little bit of hype. And did I go on the media show for this as well? I can't remember. But we'd had a little bit of hype, and we genuinely believed this was the future.
Yeah. I mean, it was for us, but not necessarily for everyone else.
We thought that this was going to be the future, and I genuinely believed it. I really thought we were at the warriors on a brave new frontier.
Pioneers.
Pioneers. And we weren't, and I really dislike Twitch now. Not because of, that it ended, and it didn't end great, because we were told they were going to give us another year, and they said, no, we didn't say that, what are you talking about? But I do think Twitch is a con. Mark says you went on that awesome Gingerbeard Mark podcast to promote it. We did. And I think Twitch is a con, taking 50% of the artists' fee. Lisa Marie, Keith, Gatters, Nigel from Maidstone. But this was exciting. This was our new job. 5 nights a week doing this. Hello, Pats.
It was, wasn't it?
Patty, happy birthday. Kinda.
My children are watching. So Kevin and Tony, hello. This is what Daddy does. Daddy is now a professional streamer.
Yeah.
A professional streamer.
I'm performing then. That's performance me. Doing that thing that I do. That's me performing, Mum. But I didn't know. Holy shit, we're August, September, October, November. We're a few months away from drug relapse. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was horrible.
We'll skip that one.
That's what I do. Daddy is a professional
Seeing you on
streamer.
trial, just subscribe.
Welcome.
Oh, I'm being Limmy. That's what I'm doing here.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing Limmy. That's what this is. Oh, because I hadn't worked out. What hadn't I worked out?
Your digital voice.
Hadn't worked out my digital voice, and you used to laugh at that and take the mickey out of that, and now you know what it. Now you get it.
Yeah.
I hadn't found my digital voice, so I'm being Limmy.
Welcome.
This is a YouTube advert. This is not part of that.
No.
These hadn't been invented at that point. Welcome.
Oh my god. So it begins. I mean, flipping it.
For the
Oh, that's worth another.
I mean, flipping it.
for the
Just look, there's that. Look how pleased you are with yourself. You look stunning there.
That's 14-year-old me.
I mean, you always look beautiful, but you look like you look stunning there.
Well, thank you. That
Oh,
red
we
hair.
both look significantly younger.
We were significantly younger. We were 2 years younger. We were 2 years younger, and we've been inside
So,
for months.
Yeah, so my boys would have been 8 and 10,
Wow.
wouldn't it? Yeah, we've been inside. Didn't the kitchen door change? Oh, yeah. Because it opened this way. It opened this way.
Yeah.
And,
Why was that a problem again?
well, because it meant if you wanted to get out, it opened here and I had to move over.
Oh,
It was
right.
So we got it changed. I got it changed so it now opens into the kitchen. God. What's Nigel from Maidstone doing now? Apparently he's at the opening of the Harry Hill show. I wonder what that picture is. Don't know what that picture is. Look at you trying to look at it from a different angle.
Is it a child?
No. Not on a frame like that.
for the foreigners.
Yeah.
Naff off.
Whoa.
No.
Oh, flipping heck.
Welcome.
Oh my god. So it begins. I mean, flipping it.
For the
Here comes a really lovely brew.
for the foreigners.
Yeah.
Naff off.
Whoa. A lot of people online carried on in that vein, didn't they? Turned out there was quite a lot of money
We
to
were
be
ahead
made.
of our game there. Ahead of the game.
No.
That's not this station.
For the foreigners. Why? Oh my God, we've got 2,913 views. Don't
Give
look at
them
the
something
numbers.
to look at.
Don't look at the numbers. For the foreigners.
That was when we were on the front page. The views didn't really count.
No.
They weren't really.
It
If
was
you're on the
tricks.
front page, it counts as a lot. And I think they were doing something with the algorithms to bump it up as well.
Yeah, it was tricks as well. It was just the fact that we were visible on that front page, wasn't it?
Ems, we are watching our first ever Twitch show when we started the Late Night Alternative, July 20th, 2020.
The newbies.
The newbies. Welcome. Buenos dias.
Oh,
Arrivederci.
no, don't say
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
Was ist los? Konnichiwa. Don Boy Sokoi. And all the other greetings. Why don't you tell them what the show is?
Here he is, handing
This
back to
show-
me. How long's this going to last? Oh,
Come on.
go on. I want to see how long you give me before you jump in.
Oh, is a shambles.
So-
Straight away.
I'm laughing at you.
You might have to look that up if you're. If
Give me some of your Coca-Cola, please.
You can have a whole one of your own if you want. Wow, unbelievable. And yet predictable. You drunk a lot.
There you go, love.
You tit.
You did.
English isn't your mother tongue, but otherwise everyone knows what that means. What it means is that
You're talking.
it's as you.
I don't have that mug anymore. I broke it. Oh, shit.
Leave.
What it means is that it's as you see. What we're going to do is in a second we're going to open up the Skype lines.
Are we? Oh, but are we though?
But you are, aren't you?
The only phone-in show on Twitch. And I might not even open up the phone lines.
You will.
Hey, Jeff Bezos, you hired us, but we're in control now. We can do whatever we want, whatever
Well-
we freaking want.
And what we want is to talk to you, Twitchers. Are you all right?
I'm just having a little sniffle.
Careful.
I'm feeling. Oh, sorry, carry on.
You can't be sniffling in this environment. I want you to be sanitary. I want you to be hygienic.
Cemetery?
Could you give us a ring, please?
No, not yet. I haven't opened up Skype.
Eventually. You might want to write this down for when something occurs to you. 0203 286 6370. Do you know why I am showing off that I know that number? It's because I don't know that number, but I just caught it there going,
Do the number now. Look at me.
I don't
do
know
the
it.
number.
I don't know it. Oh, 203 286 6370.
Oh, you got it right. Well, first time. Over 2
Along the
years.
bottom of the screen.
There you
Someone,
go again with your
no, someone said-
threatening teaching.
It's the only way to learn. Fear.
Send us a video. You can send us videos if you want. You can email. The email address is there as well. And we'll play them at some point. And someone sent a video and it's great, but it's also horrific. Who was
Okay.
People used to send us videos and stuff.
Yeah, they
didn't
did. Fun times.
It's before the PO box.
who sent it? It was. I was really worried. It was Simon. Thank you, Simon. I was really worried that people were expecting this show to be quite slick.
There's your Beatles print.
Oh, yeah. That's not the print, though, is it?
Is that the original?
That's real. Oh, good.
Because it ain't. I'm really worried that Jeff Bezos and Amazon and Twitch are expecting this show to be quite slick.
A lot of Bezos jokes. Yeah, we get it.
Because it ain't.
No.
But Simon sent us a video. It's decaf cough, guys. Simon sent us a video, which is
That's a funny line. That's a funny line.
Decaf cough, guys.
Decaf cough cat. In the middle of a sentence. It's decaf cough, guys. Just in case they were worried that we were getting caffeinated.
Oh, my God.
You know what caffeinated means?
What?
Gillian Tailful sucking you off on a motorway. Caffeinated.
Caffey.
Caffeinated.
Caffey.
Caffeinated. Caffeinated.
Okay.
Caffeinated.
That's a topical joke from about 30 years ago. But
Yeah,
well
it's called
done.
stomach ache, so I'm massaging all of the poison out of the end of his penis. you remember that story, right?
Very, very, very horrible having tummy trouble when you're driving home. Sometimes you have to pull off.
It's brilliant.
Do you remember when we first
just calls
discovered
it
the
that.
doggers on the A421?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
God.
Or maybe it was actually.
It was. It was like last year, wasn't it? Was it on the way to bingo?
It's on the way back from bingo.
That was my birthday treat.
My birthday treat is we got to stop.
At one point, we did stop.
We did stop.
And then you...
shit ourselves. Which one gentleman liked to watch.
In this show to be quite slick. Because it
And even now, when we drive along there, sometimes there's no one there, but in the next lay-by there is.
The
and
wrong
we
one, yeah.
And we open the window and shout, "You're the one, boy!"
Always bid the horn. Always bid the horn. Solidarity for the doggers.
Oh.
No.
But Simon sent us a video. It's decaf cough, guys. Simon sent us a video, which is brilliant. But it's also
I don't have decaf coffee anymore.
Pointless, isn't it?
I could do.
I don't really like-
I'd like one now.
I don't like instant coffee anymore.
Oh, jeez.
actually horrific.
Crap.
Grow up.
It's crap.
In what way?
You'll see after 10 o'clock.
Oh.
After 10 o'clock, because
We're teasing stuff. You know? What time was the show?
9? Was it 9?
Was it 9 or was it 8? By the way, any comments? Anything? You both? John says you both look stunning. Thank you. Oh, both still look stunning. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
it's
9 till 12.
Yeah, it's horrific.
Is it of an adult nature?
I would say I wouldn't want my.
Evening,
I
Nels.
would scare my youngest, who may be watching.
We're watching our first ever Twitch show when we started doing it as a job.
Tony may be watching, so it would.
Oh, come on!
Huh?
If I smell that, you're
It's
dead.
either that or a cathenator.
What? That's not the choices,
I've got a
weirdo.
stomach ache. I'm driving the desk.
God, my kids are next door. Filthy animal.
Well, then keep it quiet.
Well, you didn't keep that quiet. That was a window rattler.
Scare him, so I will show it after 10.
Emily Jane cheered. Look, Emily Jane, lovely Emily Jane.
It smells like burnt rubber.
Thank you.
What did they feed you last night?
Overcooked rubber. That was a nice bit of beef, actually.
Beef.
You see, they
That's
said,
what I'm chewing on now.
Did you see they got in touch with my agent and said nice things about me?
No, I didn't. Why would I see that?
He tweeted it.
Did he? I haven't really been on Twitter today.
Always lovely to get great feedback when a client hosts an award ceremony. This came in just now for an event Iain Lee hosted last night. Huge fans. He was great. Really lovely guy to work with. So down to earth. Thumbs up all round.
Wow. So So down to earth.
How are you finding? Yeah, you're right. How are you finding Twitter now that you've changed it so you've changed it from home
Yeah.
to where you see top
Latest,
tweets first
yeah.
to latest? Different experience,
Yeah,
right?
different. It was getting on my nerves to the point where I thought, I'm not going to miss this at all. What's the point in me following people? I'm getting all kinds in here. All kinds. A rabble. So, yeah,
Thank you,
much
Lenny.
better.
Lovely comments from my hosting,
Mm-hmm.
yes. It's a phone-in show, basically, and we are here. I never heard where you kicked last night. Was it revealed? Yeah, stayed at Will's. Stayed at Will's, got there at 12:15. When he opened the door, I hid and jumped out on him.
That's
12:12!
That's not right, man. He must have known it was you, though.
He knew I was there because I phoned him and said I'm downstairs. But then I hid and jumped out on him. And then as I got up at 6:15 and I just got dressed and went straight to work and showered at work. But as I got up at 6:15, the light was on. I thought, there's someone out here. And I walked out and it was his girlfriend. I went, oh, good morning. She went, oh my God, there's a stranger in the house. And she knew I was there, but she was not expecting to see me at that time of the day. Not normal behaviour. Then I showered at work. But yeah, Will's such a nice guy.
I had a shower once at Talk Radio and I didn't like it.
Oh, those showers were
They were
horrible in the
disgusting.
basement.
Yes, they were
Yeah,
disgusting.
horrible.
But also, it's just the idea of not having any clothes on at work. It's like a nightmare.
Yeah, they were disgusting. The ones at our work are a little bit nicer, but yeah.
But Talk Radio generally, you see, because it was all blokes, wasn't it? So it was like
Blokes
all the toilets were
cycling
like
in.
men's toilets. It was horrible.
Yeah, there's piss everywhere. Yeah, Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock UK time till midnight. That's 1 p.m. if you're in California. That's 4 p.m. if you're in New York City.
Oh,
We had the time differences.
Speaking clock.
And then someone said, well, what time is it in Australia? I don't want Australians watching.
Why? I think they're quite jolly.
Just something about constantly obsessing around Barbies. Here's the thing. No, you're laughing. Look at that. Whoa. Watch Kath here. As I make a pretty shit xenophobic joke. Constantly obsessing around Barbies. Here's the thing. No, I'm not going to listen. Well, I've given you 3. Right?
You amuse
should
me.
be able to work.
You amuse me.
Thank you, mistress. Thank you.
Not all the time. Occasionally.
Get out from those 3. What your time?
Google it.
Google it, guys. Google it. That would be my suggestion. I can't tell you everything. Are the levels good? You're all good with the levels? You're all good with the levels? The levels are good? Beautiful. We will be speaking to Bob Mortimer at 9:30, although he tells me... I thought that, Kate, for yes, before the days of Goodle. Yes, I thought that. He said... I did send him an email with a Zoom link, right?
Uh-oh.
He denied... Flappy Harris subscribed. Denied receiving it. And I checked and I definitely sent it. So I sent it again and he said, Ian, don't worry. I have Zoom on my computer.
Oy.
I have Zoom on my computer. What do? Do I just sit there at 9? I'm not feeling very well.
My God. Somewhere thousands of miles away, the elephants are moving to higher ground. God.
I don't think bodies are funny.
Well, I would like to.
You're laughing at me, but you're not laughing at the revelations from Jennifer Aniston. Bodies. It's just bodies.
Jennifer Aniston tried to keep hers private. Unfortunately for me, you can't keep yours private. It's set to loud. Flipping it and smelly.
Doesn't smell. She's lying about that.
Can't really smell. I've got a runny nose, but I bet it stinks.
That's why I have incense going all the time.
Well, careful, because that's naked flame.
I said, you can kind of, if you sit there for around about 9, that's better.
So
Jimbo just subscribed. This is great.
what we might have to
Good luck with the new show, Namaste to you both.
do
Let's read out the
is
comments
give
as
Bob
well.
a ring and
Yes.
talk him through it.
Yes. Where's my phone in case I've got too much stuff on this desk. Oh,
Yeah,
there's a bell.
but
Hey,
we'll,
Lynn, where's
we'll
the phone?
refine all this.
Where's the phone?
I just want to say to the patrons, thank you for putting up with this, because this is annoying. This is all annoying.
It is. I didn't realise it.
I don't know how you put up with it.
I'm very sorry.
I'm glad he's sorry.
at some point.
Phone's in the pocket. For Catherine's awful arrogance in the early days. But we're both completely different. I mean, I'm hyper there. I was excited. I'm being Limmy. I didn't know what my digital voice was, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm also...
I was still sitting back a bit like a producer.
Yeah. And that was the thing we discussed over the next few months, is our role. I
Yeah.
was being the presenter. You were being the producer to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I hadn't started the course. I hadn't started doing the steps. So I was completely unaware of what I was. I hadn't started the steps yet. I hadn't started the course.
Okay.
Shall we open up Skype?
Yeah, go on.
Let's see, who's going to be the first caller? Is it Jimbo? It couldn't be Jimbo. And see, so we have Monday to Friday, 9 till 12. 2 days later, so on a Thursday, I know it's not quite 2 days, but 48 hours after this finishes, all of this gets uploaded
Why am I getting a pad and pen?
Producing. What is that? I know it's not quite 2 days, but 48 hours
Oh, you're
after
right,
this
so now.
finishes, all of this gets uploaded onto YouTube.
We had to have 48-hour exclusivity, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
Far.
Well, it was. Listen, it was nice to get paid for
We
that
did get
time.
paid. But that money was all to me, and I said, "Do you want to split? If I split this money, is it enough to make you leave Talk Radio?"
Yeah.
And it was. I could have been rich.
Well, good job you weren't, because at this point you didn't know how to handle it. No.
I'm not feeling very well, Catherine. Can you do a commentary of today's stream on Friday? I'll do a commentary of me pummeling you in the face, Nelly.
Oh, it's considerably warmer there than it is here. Could you stop?
Put your head
I think
under-
it's
put your head under here.
What
It
the
does- it
hell's
is a little
going
bit.
on? And that sounded wet.
You
that.
gave me a lot of spaghetti bolognese.
I'm trying to stopper it.
And also a podcast will come out.
What are you pointing at that for?
I don't know.
I'll put it in my book. If it's a good bit, I'll put it in the book, and then I will put it in the podcast. And then
Taking
people
time
who
is
are
down like I used to
quitters
at
and don't
talk.
stay up late enough to watch this whole thing will get a slice of just what
45
paradise
Someone should call and tell you can leave, Catherine.
this
A Dutch Udi.
is.
minute best of podcast, and then we also put the guests out as a separate podcast. But the podcasts won't start.
Jenna said the attempt of eye contact as you drop that fart is very...
It's horrible. It's really unfair. It's really unfair. Stop it. Don't do another one. Listen, at least for you, he turns the mic
Terrible
off.
stomachache.
Stop it.
That bolognese you gave me.
It's not the bolognese.
Right,
It's not had time to work its way through.
Crack on with this, please.
Till about 1 o'clock.
You should pop a harmonica up there and play a tune at the same time. Nelly says that was muted for a worryingly long time.
1 a.m. Thursday, because we've got to wait, and then we're going to get them every day. Here's what I don't like: people that say 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh no, tautology.
It's going to be 9 p.m. at night. No, not tautology. It's when people like say the same thing when they do twice. They don't need to say it. Pin number.
We're a good double act, right? We're a good double act.
That's my Eric Morecambe look.
This. Oh, it's sung that.
Those people. I don't. You've got to be careful because it's now starting to sound like a.
Craig says, Lizzie Harris. Good luck, guys. Sorry I'm late. Just deleted Talk Radio app and joined Twitch. Been meaning to for a while. Oh, and Isabel signed up today to Patreon. I wonder if it's our Izzy who disappeared for a little
Oh, I
while.
wonder.
I'm not curious.
A very, very poor stand-up comedy routine. But those people, they really, really get on my nerves.
I don't see what the problem is.
Still doing it. Ah,
We're only 9 minutes in.
Close-up shot there.
It's because I'm sitting on a cushion.
Oh, you were, weren't you? Look at that, stunning. And what a stunning woman. I will sell her to you for £50. £50.
and then the first time the kids came in from Twitch, they called me a ginger sket. Do you remember? So, you know.
Sitting
I
on
am getting a big chair. I've ordered
My
a big
moment
chair.
of feeling glamorous was short-lived.
It's just not arrived yet because everyone, of course, during lockdown was setting themselves up in home offices and all.
I see a bogey up your nose.
It's not a bogey.
Bogey up your nose.
It's not a bogey.
What is
It's just my upper crevice.
that?
It's not a bogey.
That is a bogey.
No, it's not.
Up her nose.
It's the
She's got a
contour.
bogey.
Oh, come on!
Not feeling well.
That's what a normal septum looks like, mate.
Low blow.
And yet,
Which is why my problem.
All the nice big ladies' chairs are all gone.
Then we
Ladies' chairs.
oh, do you know what? I did something with Skype the other day, so all of my settings are to cock. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
that still happens now.
Well, because well, not so much with Skype, but with Zoom, because I use Zoom for my counselling.
Yeah.
So that's why the shots change. Let's find out who the first caller is.
Let's do it.
Gatford, it's got to be, right? First caller.
Will not leave, will he?
Hello?
Yes, hello, Ian.
Hello, who is this, please?
This is Patrick speaking. Hello,
Who?
Patrick?
Patrick?
Ian. Hello, Kat.
And hello,
And
Patrick.
can I just check with the ladies and gentlemen, the boys and girls online? Here we go. We've got proof now. Right. That hair, it goes there, right?
Oh, for God's sake.
No. This is serious. This is serious. Right. Goes further back. I kind of work out it. Totally. Right. So this is it. Right there. These are too difficult. Oh no, just there.
Yeah.
You're right. And can you
Yeah,
see it now?
yeah.
No, please don't take the piss.
But also, look at mine. Mine used to be down here.
You had it cut. Can you see it? Kath, can you see it? Or are you just saying it?
Yes, I can see it. What's the answer I can give that will make
Well,
it stop?
can you
Yes,
see it?
Yeah. No? A bit? No lighting, no lightings.
I taught the boys the other day how to make a really big flame on a light. You know when you take the metal off
Yep.
and you keep twisting it
Showing them
around?
how to burn the sweat off the socks yet?
No. Oh, Christ. Okay. Does this sound okay to you? Yep.
I can.
I'm not talking to you! Sorry. What was your name again? Patrick? There's definitely a bogey up there. I'm not talking to you! Right, here we go. Watch this.
Will you stay out of my nostril? Would you please stay out of my nostril?
Sorry. There.
No.
There. Totes. Nelly says, how much of the first Twitch show will we watch tonight, sweepstake? I'll go for 16 minutes, 22 seconds. We're doing this because I think you asked us to do it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or they asked us to listen to old radio shows, which we will do at some point. I thought this might be a little bit more interesting.
I'm just annoying myself.
What was your name again? Patrick?
Yes.
Patrick.
Patrick. Patrick or Patrick?
No, it's
Oh my God.
it's Patrick, as in
Patrick.
the patron saint of Ireland.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, we've got the patron saint of Ireland on. Good evening, Patrick. How can we help you? You like that? You like that? That's a good one. Heads or tails?
You're going to fart whichever one I pick, aren't
No,
you?
I'm not.
Heads.
It doesn't have heads or tails on it. It's a different kind of coin.
No, I'd just like to be the inaugural caller in. Because
I've just posted an interview by Iain with Boris Johnson in the Rude Awakening bit on Discord. What on earth do you mean, John, you absolute loon?
I was very excited when I found out that you were coming on. A big
Well, where's this guy now? I was very excited when I found out you come. Well, right, where's Patrick? Patrick,
Maybe
you
he's
here?
just about to be nice. I don't know.
fan of both of you
Thank
from
you.
the Three Counties Radio days and also the Talk Radio days. So I'll be brutally honest with you, it was massively exciting when I found out what you were doing.
Well, where is he now? Dan of the Wibble. I think I blocked him on Twitter
Yeah.
for being a prick. And I should have blocked him 8 years ago for being a prick. He said something really prickish. And I said, you know, that's like a really mean thing to say. Yeah, blocked. Absolute prick.
Down.
I also called out Satdev Baker today, or Barker today. He just tweets like really annoying stuff all the time. And today's tweet was, Iain, when you were famous, were you rich? Did you have a lot of money? He just tweets these things all the time. And then someone called him out for, I retweeted it, right? And because it was such a knobbish thing to say. And loads of people called him out for being a prick. He went, it's just banter.
Oh,
It's
no.
just banter. Ian thinks it's banter. And I wrote back saying, do you know what, mate? It was a dumb question and it wasn't funny. I don't know why I don't block him. I blocked Dan. Absolute prick. An awful human being, this guy.
Loaded the app, got on it. Yes, I'm very, very pleased. So,
Well done.
just lovely to see you and to hear you. Back
Dave says, time to reveal that Patrick was me doing a voice. All right, Patrick.
back where you belong, Bob.
Back where
But you
belong.
belong under your stairs.
Listen, Patrick, we've got Bob Mortimer coming on, right? And if I'm honest, I haven't got a clue what to ask him.
I've got some ideas.
What are you going to ask him? I found a
I know
Reeves.
exactly what to ask him.
What are you going to ask him? What would you like to ask him?
Ask him how Jeff Linton's getting on. The
Okay.
Jeff Linton.
Okay.
The Lintonator.
Okay, we'll ask him that. I found a Vic and Bob quiz.
That's a reference to his character. You know, the Choo guy rings up from the train.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch those.
I did.
I
I
was
think
gonna
he's lovely.
put
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
that'd be nice.
He's not very. He's really ill, isn't
I
he?
know.
Maybe we should send him a song or something.
We should do something.
Yeah, I'll send him a song.
Do you think it could have healing powers?
Yeah, it might do.
What do you think he'd like a song about?
Making love in the afternoon.
Could work.
All right.
I want to ask him about falling over because he's the only person I know that falls over more than I do.
I was falling over loads then, do you remember?
Catherine could. I remember. I was thinking about this when we were in that pizza restaurant, and she was just stood in the restaurant, and then suddenly she was on the floor, legs akimbo.
If
That happened a lot.
If you watch Gone Fishing with him and Paul Whitehouse, you'll see he falls over all the time. And I was the same. It was like, I got to a point where I wasn't surprising myself by finding myself on the floor.
Can I show you something on my body?
No, why?
Is this a spot or is it a cut?
Where?
There, under my finger there. You see it?
I think it might be a spot that you've knocked the head off. So I think it's a...
Should I go for it?
Yeah. You're missing it.
Can you do it?
No, thanks.
All right. How about now? Hang on.
Leave it alone.
What's the...
And it will go home wagging its tail behind it. Looks like you've already had a go at it.
So last night's.
Graham says he fell out of his own front door the other week. No reason, just tripped on my own feet and landed in the drive. I know. I remember finding myself on the floor. I was looking at bread in Tesco, right? I was holding
Gotta get up. Gotta get
I was
out.
holding a loaf in one hand and the basket in the other, and I just found myself on the floor, still holding the loaf in the basket though. Just got to the point where I was just annoying myself by falling over all the time. But I seem to be a bit better now.
Is he full
Saying
over
that I don't walk as much.
lot?
Yeah, but he does it in such a classy way that people barely notice.
Well, he's wee as well, like you. I wonder if it's low centre of gravity.
And northernness.
Yeah.
Maybe we've got something.
All right, Patrick, we'll ask him.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. Good luck, guys. Absolutely amazing.
Okay. He's going on a little
Was he
bit.
too effusive with his praise there? For you?
Okie dokie. What was that?
What time is that? What time is that? That was my first stupid bit.
Much indeed. Good luck, guys. Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
21 minutes in.
He's going on a little
Was he
bit.
too effusive with his praise there? For you?
Okie.
Ah, the children.
I like that voice though.
Dokie. What was that?
That was a very high-pitched
That was a
child.
high-pitched child, wasn't it?
It's an exciting time for everybody.
Hello. How can we help you?
Hello, Ian. You all right?
That's none of your business.
Massive fan, mate. I am.
Thank you very much indeed.
Whenever people say massive, 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 I think they're going to say something sweary.
I trust people. I trust humanity.
Well, you're an idiot.
What's your name?
Leon from Deanshanger.
Leon from...
Where are these people now? Massive fan. Well, where the fuck are you now?
Massive, massive fan of
Leon.
of not paying for it.
Where are you now, Leon?
Deanshanger.
That's right. First time caller, long time listener.
And by the way, someone in the chat, I've got mods in the chat. Someone in the chat said my bell was a bit naff. Mods, time him out, please.
Wow, brutal.
Time him out.
Respect the bell.
Yeah, no,
That
no.
sounded rude when you said that.
Like a bellend. Are you saying it about me?
I can hear the bell fine, mate.
Thank you, Leon. That wasn't the question, but it's good to have you on board, sir. What can we do for you on the first ever real late night alternative? The last 4 years were just a rehearsal.
Just to practice that.
Basically,
It's not a bogey.
I love the terrier.
Might be a bogey. It's not a bogey.
That is a bogey there.
I might have had a snotty nose. It was COVID times.
And that's from the heart.
Who do you like
I'm
best,
glad it's
though?
from the heart, not somewhere else.
Oh. Who do you like best, though?
50-50.
Yeah.
Coward.
If we were in
My
your
sister's just typed the letter J. You having a good night?
house,
Yeah.
and it started burning down because Kath had left a cigarette burning on a sofa, and you could only save one of us, which one would you save?
That's a difficult one.
It is a difficult one, mate. Someone's going to die.
Probably Cash.
Okie dokie. Thanks very much for your call.
It just came off. That's funny.
So that's kind of how it works. 0203 286 6370.
You know that was our phone number when we did rabbit hole shows all around the country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what? I think about that sometimes and I go, no wonder I'm tired. We worked really bloody hard, didn't we, on those shows?
Yeah, but that was quite a while ago.
Yeah. I'm still tired after them, though.
Okay, all right.
It's a lot of moving about.
Yes.
Jo has retracted her message of J.
The J's already out there, Joe.
Hello, caller. Didn't work.
Daniel says another one of these watch-alongs has to be the talent show. Yeah. The first time view of that one was wild. Yeah, you're right. Maybe.
It's not always going to work. That's the joy of this.
I mean, mostly it won't be our fault. Sometimes it'll be yours.
No, it's
it
definitely
will-
something up
the
that organised,
calls will primarily be your fault.
Yeah.
Everything else will be mine. Everything else will be mine. Good evening, caller. You're on the late night alternative. Sorry, I forgot.
It's
we were
all going very
alternate.
smoothly. I can hear you both.
James.
You've had a couple of
It's James, superfan James.
suck-up callers. I think they're plants. I think this is pre-recorded.
Well, if it were pre-recorded, then how could we know that China has just had an outbreak of a disease called the coronavirus?
Ah, you got me.
There we go. You see.
So
That's quite a funny joke, implying that it was
Pre-recorded,
like in March.
yeah. You did a good time travel joke.
It was quick. As my youngest say, it was quick, not that funny.
current.
You can't get it past us. What are we going to be talking about?
All manner of things. Well, today, a matter of hours ago, Iain became a vegan.
Oh, God. I remember that day.
I did it for about
We did it
6
for a bit,
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I
was thinking
bought
about
a
doing it
book
again.
and everything.
I've put on so much weight, right? I'm hovering around 16 stone, and I can't. There is something in my psyche that I think, right, I'm going to eat better today, but then something will happen after this. Hosting this, I find hosting the award show so stressful, and they fed me well. But then afterwards, because of the relief, I went and bought a McDonald's. I wasn't hungry, but I went and bought a McDonald's. And then today, driving home, and I knew it was a busy day. I had to go and meet someone in Ruislip. Then I had to go to Wokingham to see my kid play football. Then come back and do this. So I just went to a shop and bought a pasty, sandwich, and a big bag of sweets. There is something within me that when presented with the option, I will eat a shitload of food beyond the point of comfort.
Oh.
And I don't know what it is, and I don't.
Is it an addiction thing?
It's something like that. It's I wouldn't say it was an eating disorder, but my eating is disordered.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's really kicking in, so I eat this, and then I go, right, I'll do it tomorrow. I had 2 bowls of that spaghetti bolognese, which was delicious. That's why I'm a bit windy pops. Half a bowl would have done. But there's something in here that will not that barrier.
Was,
I don't know.
Was food in short supply when you were a kid?
No, it's not that. It's not that kind of thing. Ashley says you must have lost some weight in gas tonight. That's rude. Just eating better thanks to our first HelloFresh meal. Jimbo's been sponsored by HelloFresh. Ginger lime and garlic chicken stew with rice. Delicious. Daniel says, I've always had that really struggle with my relationship. Jimbo, I don't know if you're here. We saw you sub. Yeah, no, I'm struggling with food, and it's making me very depressed, and I feel really overweight. I feel like bloated. I'm not breathing into my stomach properly. I stopped the breathing here, so I don't feel my fat gut. I really noticed it yesterday, but I was wearing a suit that was way too small for me yesterday. My neck's gone from a 16 to an 18-inch, but the suit, and so all the time on stage, I couldn't do the button up, and I had to breathe in. So that didn't help.
You said that, and then I saw the picture, and I couldn't see it, but it's
see
about
it.
how you feel, isn't it?
Oh, I can see it. I'm not standing straight because I couldn't stand up. I can see it. Time travel sub. Jimbo's time travel sub. I wasn't going to mention it.
Of course you were.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
Secret vegan. He's a secret vegan.
I'm the secret vegan, and I go around to McDonald's, and then I was a vegetarian for 26 years, and then I've discovered. Well, so basically, the show is going to be a laugh. You look at that. Look at that curve. That, and then look at this curve.
You've got shorter hair now.
No. You can see exactly where the line is there. Look at that. Come on, Catherine. You've got to admit that that's there, right? Come on. You can see it. Can you not see it? Seriously.
Not massively, no. Honestly, you're not. But not massively. I can't see it.
But so you can see it.
No, not really.
You said not massively.
Yeah.
That means you can see it smallly.
I can't see a difference.
Can you seriously? Honestly, I'm not doing a thing. I can see a difference.
You've got a different haircut and your hair is lighter.
Jimbo says, I picked up a new suit today. It's way too big. I've forgotten what size I am. Probably 6 inches too big. With 6 inches where? Sofa Bum says, I do a very set low-cal during the week and then what I want at the weekend. I just can't get it. I started this Noom thing. Noom was the one thing that worked before. And it's not a diet. It's, for me, I saw it was
mindful eating, wasn't it?
I saw it as an education in eating. Eat wet. I just can't do it. Jimbo starts his new job on Monday. It's exciting, isn't it? 16 years in one place. And then
that must be exciting.
Exciting. Enjoy that excitement because at some point it'll be a job. And until then, enjoy the excitement, man. Off. And then we'll talk like serious stuff.
Yeah. When's the serious stuff scheduled in?
That is coming up now, I think.
Okay.
We're fast, right? We're fast. We're a good team. We know when to throw to the other, and the other one does something, generally. So I thought I would be... Look how messy that is. Jesus. That is the state of my mind. You look at it now... It's all set for... It's all my counselling books up there.
Well, what's the plan for getting people in now?
Don't really... I've got a feeling that some of the clients will go over Christmas, and then I'm really going to push to have clients come in here. I think is the plan. We'll see, but I haven't really had any response from people that live in this area.
Tricky.
Yeah. Become a vegan for a month. Just for a month.
I quite like tofu when we were eating vegan.
What?
Tofu.
There we go.
Tofu.
Mm-hmm.
Tofu.
Yep.
Tofu.
Okay.
Toffee? I really like toffee.
I thought vegan food was great. I loved it.
It required some thought, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. But we were cooking meals then. We were actually cooking.
I bought that vegan Japanesey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were cooking. You flinch every time. Just for a month, right? Because
What good will that do?
it will clean out my colon. That's a good lie, right? John says the lighting is at a different angle, so your Barnet line looks altered. Alfie says, obvious question. If you could go back to this day with everything that brings, would you do it? No.
No, hell no.
No. Hell no, we won't go.
Okay.
Which is in a terrible, terrible.
I'll tell you why. Because since then, there have been struggles, proper struggles, right? And life-changing struggles and death-defying struggles in some people's cases is. And no way I'm going back there. It's been too hard fought for, so thanks but no thanks. I'll take the 2 years older and him with his hairline apparently going back.
Oh.
We'll carry on the way we are, thank you very much. Because although I think we felt more secure, definitely financially then, my God, life was a mess, wasn't it? So that'll be a no.
Finished?
I think I have for now, yes, proceed.
Terrible state. I mean, it's in an awful. It's ruined through meat. I'm realising we're trying to keep this right because it's going out at different times. We're trying to keep
Your
this.
colon
Because
was
my
ruined
kids,
through
I think,
meat.
are watching. We're trying to keep this as vaguely family friendly as
Just
possible.
can't,
We're
though,
not
can
going to
we?
swear, and if you call in, I'd ask you not to swear.
Wow, really? That was the thing? We're not going to swear?
Well, Twitch, wasn't it? Even though it was 9
If
o'clock
one
at night,
slips
because
through,
it was all over
that's
the world.
okay. If it's a lot, we'll kind of cut you off, you know, and so just bear that in mind. But also everything.
That's my face that
coming out
says,
of my
"Ain't gonna
mouth
happen."
Is absolute filth.
Yeah.
Absolute filth tonight.
I think maybe that's going to happen at
That heart beating's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an unpleasant image.
first, and then we'll get used to it, and then oh God, no, it'll just get worse, won't it?
Basically,
Can I say something private?
Oh, don't fuck. I've heard that one before.
we're going to sit here and chat. It'll be like mental health stuff. It'll be like comedy stuff. And we've got some really cool guests coming up. And you can call in and chat about...
Best intention to be prim and proper. Next thing, the Wizinator debacle. Wizinator debacle. Did we get suspended for the Wizinator?
Yeah.
We did.
absolutely anything you want to chat about.
Oh, that was fun. I had pictures of old men and old women in case they didn't Skype in. Oh, I like that.
Doesn't matter what we're talking about, anything. We've got... What?
I'm just working out which way I point. This guy's going to tell us something.
Hey,
really
man,
great.
what would you like to say?
Bob Mortimer is very cool.
We know.
Yep.
Yeah, but, like, do you know just how cool he is, though?
Tell me.
Like, well, he is unbelievably Poggers Deluxe.
Poggers Deluxe. My boys say Poggers all the time.
Okay, thank you. I think someone just snuck a secret code through there, but I don't know what
We
it
didn't
means.
know what poggers meant, did we?
To do
Then?
with Terry Wogan and the Togs, Terry's old geezers. I miss those guys.
Is that what TOG stood for?
Yeah.
Okay. We just missed a call.
What night was your favourite Twitch show and the worst? I guess the talent show was probably the best. I would imagine. I don't know the worst.
Oh, the worst one was Cluedo.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that was awful. You really fucked that up. That was so bad.
But
And
there
it's
was
all your
ambition.
fault.
There was ambition there.
You hadn't thought about it at all. I had to carry it. Yeah, I did, actually. It was awful. I resented you so much for that.
And then there were the times when we fell out with each other and we had to end early.
I got a feeling.
What time is it now?
Nelly, we're 16 minutes and 52 seconds, so we crossed your line, buddy.
Ow.
Jim says, I don't even know if I'd called in at this point. Pre-friend days. I think it was. Jimbo says he loved Cluedo. I'm
I
tempted
thought it
to
was hilariously
I'll
shit.
take your spanner away from you and whack you around the head with it.
Brand, you know, you'll hear the dings and the bongs if I do this, but I'm okay with the dings and the bongs. Yeah. Oh, hey, whoa, now, that works. Don't know how, but they can see us.
Oh, God, Zoe says the best one was that girl opening her advent calendar that was like owl bags.
That was Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Hi, my mom's made me an advent calendar. What have I got today?
Where is she?
I don't know what happened to her, but she came on and she had some advent calendar bags. And in his one, there's a hair clip and a pencil case.
And a picture of a cherry.
Oh, that was brilliant. I love that. A picture of a cherry. That's so sweet, it is.
Sofa says, I didn't notice anything wrong with Cluedo. When did you get sober, Sofa? Nelly says, talent show had many good moments. Nigel at the end was the cherry on top of the delicious cake. Oh, he called up once we'd have given the winner out, hadn't he?
Oh, God.
Then he says, oh, my best show was when you got in Matt, All Music Considered, St. John and MZ together. Yeah, that was good.
That was nice, wasn't it?
That was good. By the way, if you want to call up and use your video facilities,
You may.
you may. I don't think Jerry's going to answer. Jerry, next time I see you, I will go straight to you, mate. I will go straight to you. Yeah, we really thought this was the future. Genuinely, at this point, we thought this is the future. We're going to make something big out of this. You may.
You may. You may. We will be checking it before we put you to air, though. So if you...
I mean, it's not bad for 50.
What? You're not 50 yet?
I
Might
pretty
be even
much
worse
am.
by then.
I could be dead by then. Dead before 50.
The Iain Lee story.
you're thinking you're going to slip, I don't know, some nipples or something.
Kate says Thursday night quiz nights are my favourite, and that's what got me calling in.
Something through. It's not going to
What do
happen.
you think? Yeah, Jerry, of course. We've got over 4,000 viewers.
Wow.
Before that, the streams had like 60 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're going to play Minecraft. This one, here we go. Hello, caller. Oh, no, you disappeared. Whoa. Okie dokie.
That sounded suspiciously like Babble Babble.
What, Katia?
Yeah, it sounded like Katia doing a voice. Not
It was
a
kids.
not a massive voice.
It was kids through a voice changer.
Yeah, but listen back. There is something of the Katia about it.
Hello, caller. Oh, no, you disappeared. Whoa. No, there's not. Yes, it is. Okie dokie. The Pumpatron subscribed.
I think I was in next to the Pumpatron.
Everyone's very, very excited, aren't they? As we are excited. So we're going to sit and talk. You can call in about anything. If you're in the UK, 0203 286
I don't like sincere, mate.
If you're
It's
in the
always
UK
full of
or anywhere around the
spies.
world, you can Skype us. TLNA. If you want to do video Skype, you're very welcome to. Hello, caller.
Hello, good sir. How's it going?
None of your business. What you got? Oh, that's what I say to Soto.
Well,
Did you hear Soto's call today? Hello, how you doing? None of your business. What you got? Nothing. Okay, thanks for calling. Jackford was funny as well for the first time. Ian, here you need a phone charger. Yep, I've got one. Goodbye.
I would like to wish my friend a happy birthday. He's a
Okay,
great
well,
fan of
do
your
you
show.
have your friend's phone number?
Yeah, he's called Nick.
Well, okay, well, why don't you give them? He's called Nick.
I wonder what that's going to happen.
We know where that was going.
Ah, yes.
We know where that was going. Beat you to it, buddy. Trying to get your racist nonsense in. There's nothing bad. You cry with laughter. A call.
Be nicer coming from you, I think.
Give your friend a call. That's what I would do. If I were you, I'd just give your friend a call.
Maybe send him a card.
I hate birthday cards. I hate birthday cards. I hate Christmas cards. I'm out of the whole card game.
I quite like a card.
No.
Yeah. I know that when you're a kid, you're more interested in the presents, but I think as you get older, cards mean a little bit more.
No.
I don't want poems in them.
No. No.
I send you good cards. What are you on about?
I don't like cards. They're a faff. Suddenly someone sends you a card
Yeah.
and you're involved in a card
Furious Tug just
deal.
subscribed.
Surprised they were able to. Jimbo says, because I've handed my work phone in now, I can't call Jack FM because my personal mobile doesn't get through. Yeah, I think your mobile comes up like with withheld number or something. So you send me a card, I've got to send you a card. Liam says, postcard. Liam had a postcard. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, on my birthday.
On birthday. Well, then Christmas comes. Oh, she sent me a card on my birthday, so I'm going to have to send her a card.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Christmas. And then it's like just cards all the time. The planet is dying because of your card.
Well, listen,
fixation.
one day, how many friends have you got left?
Your cards are vulgar as well. So
My cards were vulgar.
when I did this corporate event, I was told about two other celebrities that demanded,
Yeah.
because they just put me in a room, right? I said, "Are you okay, Nick? Do you want to go?
It was
There's a hotel room that you can go."
It was the laundry room, wasn't it?
Yeah. One of them says, "You can use my hotel room if you want." I said, "No, I'm fine." What are you going to do? Literally 4 hours. I said, I was reading a book about pool. I'll read this. I'm fine. Really? So, yeah, I'm low maintenance. we'll send food in. Yeah, if there's, I'll have some. Sure. I said, God, who's been a nightmare? She went, wait. Well, Lenny Henry demanded a masseuse. You get paid. They were getting paid thousands of pounds, right? They probably were getting paid about 20 grand. I got nowhere near that. Lenny Henry demanded a masseuse, and Jimmy Nesbitt got pissed and demanded a makeup artist.
What?
To host an awards show. An awards show in a hotel.
Wow.
You
Yeah, I
sent
know.
filthy cards. Then we had the PO box and sent you lots of stuff, and you sent us our postcard. Yeah. We nicked the postcard idea from Neil Hamburger, didn't we?
We did.
I can't even say, which I have to hide when my kids come round. They are so...
They're borderline. The kids love it.
Well, the kids do love it because they've got there's nothing borderline about the S word or the... I think we even had the F word in, didn't
No,
you?
it never.
You sent me a birthday card with the F word.
No, I never.
I think you did, actually,
I think
mate.
the birthday card you're referring to is "Hope your birthday isn't shit,"
That was it, yeah.
because he always said his birthday was going to be shit.
Well,
Don't think so. S word.
that card made it shit. It was good up until then. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Okay.
S word is kids find that hilarious. The S word.
I can hear... I'm going to have to let my cats in a minute. We're in a very cramped situation here. Hello, Jerry.
That's Jerry.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Jerry is, for those who don't know, Jerry is a surgeon. That's why he's wearing the scrubs there.
Oh, I went to give blood on what day was it?
We did get a sponsorship with
Monday.
Obscene Cards.
Yeah, we did. I went to give blood on Monday. Everyone's masked up again. Everyone made me mask up as well.
I said, look, do you want my blood or not? Because if you want it, I ain't wearing a mask.
I also have to tell them if I get it in the next 10 days because it will make a difference. I have to put it in like.
You're going to get it in the next 10 days. You're single. Oh, coronavirus.
How very crude.
Hello. How you
Hello?
come to you again?
You
Hello,
should be able to
can
see
you
us.
see now?
Yes. I don't know how
I was
that's
giving a public
happened,
health
but if
message
Skype
then, and
in,
you went
can
straight
see
to
it.
shagging.
I,
Have a think on that.
okay. What do you mean by think?
By the way, hard to handle. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause Mama, I'm sure hard to handle. Now I know what it means.
Hard.
Yeah, dirty get.
Yes, now.
What he means is, I'm doing this. It's not my fault if you get in the way.
Oh, I fell into you.
I can see you. Nice to see you.
Jerry is the
Hello,
world's only surgeon to carry on working despite having full-blown Parkinson's. You just got to pray to God you don't get picked for one of his operations. That's all I would say. What you got for us, Jer? Why are you wearing a mask? You're in the room on your own, mate.
And the car's coming.
Oh, the car's coming.
The old carers are coming. I see.
Oh, what have you done?
Hey! He's chopped off both his fingers.
That looks like a swearing accident.
I feel that deal and those stalkers are breaking.
You had sparklers.
No, I
Why
did
do they
this.
give sparklers to a man?
I did the grand left.
That's funny. That's funny.
And those stalkers are breaking.
You had sparklers.
No, I
Why
did
do they
this.
give sparklers to a man?
I did the grand left.
Did the Grand National, is he saying?
You did the Grand National. That's for horses, mate.
I did everything that's crazy.
I don't know where Jerry is now. Marcus not spoken to him for a long, long time.
You've desiccated your what now?
I ring.
He's dislocated his ring.
Ring finger.
Ring finger. Ah, that makes so much more sense.
I just ring.
Is that a bong behind you?
I can see Bully.
There's a bong, look.
Yeah, and then Bully.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah, there.
There's a bong.
Or is it a
In
genie's
one,
lamp?
a bong.
Yes, master.
Into a biddly bong.
Oh, going to get it.
Hey, my cherry. My cherry.
Climb on the chair, Jerry.
No, don't. Don't, because you know he will. Oh, here it comes. Steady as a rock when he grips for that. What's that? Oh, is that a hookah pipe?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, dear
Very
God.
exotic of you.
I'm going to.
From Egypt.
I can't get down now. I can't get down still.
What did he say?
And on that bombshell, Jerry, we say goodbye.
Can't put it down.
I can see you later, Bob.
Look at him.
That's terrible,
He's
isn't it?
gripping the World Cup then.
We just left him. Hanging.
Catch up with Jerry next week when he's in a very similar position.
Shall we? Can you keep my cats?
can hear it crying,
There's
yeah.
not as much room here as it looks. We're under the stairs, right? That's what that is. And this door is through to the kitchen and the rest of the house. And
Got
the
disco
cats,
rings.
the 4 cats are out there.
4 cats.
And they're crying and shouting.
So
and all
Velvy's
that.
gone. Big
And,
boy's not back. Not in yet.
To let them in is a real faff. I have to
that
get
door.
up. I have to move this chair out of the way, and then you have.
Clearline, this was the first Twitch show that we did when we started doing Twitch properly. So this is July the 20th, 2020.
So just let them.
Jimbo, yeah, we thought we were going to advertise up there or put pets up on there.
Right.
Yes.
Shall we? Because I've got a feeling this is going to take a while. By the way, this is as professional as it gets, right? Thank you. Oh, who's messaged me?
When did I have a cuckoo message?
Don't know.
Hang on a minute.
Why don't you turn your cuckoo off?
Oh, here we go.
I might get the cuckoo back.
Greg, but I knew it. Already I've got people saying I've been banned from the chat, Sam.
23 minutes into it.
Bad face. Hi, Ian and Kath. I think I got a bit carried away during one of the practice Twitch shows, and now I've been banned from chat by a mod. What do I need to do to be given forgiveness? Can we chat
hello,
live
there's a
and I
cat
can
here.
beg?
Hello,
I love
Pat
you
Pats.
guys, and I don't think I can subscribe via my linked Amazon Prime whilst banned. Greg, you've got to message me what your handle is, and
We had a lot of that going on.
There's some ban requests in here.
we have
Actually,
a
a
look?
lot of them from like 6 months ago.
Should we have a look? Look at them.
We're giving up
Take a
by
little
now.
break from this.
Well, I've already seen one of them. I can't read out. Just to show you that
Let me see.
plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose.
Mama, I'm sure hard to handle now.
Okay, so
Oh!
yep.
7 days ago, Lux T just sent us the N-word.
Yep, Football South talking about that guy that went to prison.
Okay, talking about a convicted stalker who actually received a shorter sentence than than he was entitled to.
Yeah,
Okay.
turns out. So there's that. What else we got?
2 months ago.
Hi, Hon. Brian said, watch this. This is sending a YouTube thing. I don't know who Brian is.
Should we have a little? Just have a little look. See what it is. Oh, Brian Harvey. Brian Harvey. Oh, yeah, unblock them, actually. Unblock them.
All right. let's
Unblock
see.
them.
That was 2 months ago, so... Come on now.
Oh, leave them back. Leave them back. Leave them back. Leave them back. Can't be bothered.
This one, please unban me.
Scottish gay bashing, no ghost hunts. No, leave them bad.
Please can I be unbanned?
Oh, that's weird.
Suspicious user.
Ah, yeah, keep them back. Keep them all bad.
It's 4 months ago. They're giving up by now. And then that one.
Keep them bad.
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered. Twitch feels so passe.
Just don't be a dick. I mean, that was the advice before, and it remains the advice.
I don't think I have any of those graphics available anymore. No, got rid of them all.
Clearline says, Ian, the fire is going out. Yeah, he's been blowing it out gradually over the night.
Look, it's going out. I can't get wood anymore.
Oh, your age, is it?
Whenever you get someone saying I was banned, you look at what they said, and it was like their name is like Nazi69 or something like that. And
I like
so message me
Nazi69,
what your
that's a
name
good
is
one.
and we'll have a look at that. This is as slick as it gets. Oh, I tell you, no, it's going to get slicker, guys. Before we get Bob in, if you can sponsor the show. By the way, you're going to see adverts rolling throughout the show. Okay, we may,
We had scripts then.
We had scripts. We may have to skip past some bits. Let's see. Hello, sweetheart girl.
Oh my God! What just dropped?
Nothing. You're going to see adverts rolling about throughout the show, unless you've subbed. If you've subbed, you shouldn't be seeing the adverts. If you haven't subbed, you should be seeing some adverts rolling throughout the show. Can you just let me know, if you're not a sub, have you seen any adverts? And if you have not yet, you should have seen some adverts by now. Oh, we're going to get in trouble. Farhan had set it so that they could see adverts, and we'll do that in a bit then. But you can also sponsor the show, and I would like to now just take a moment to. This is all kind of relevant to Jerry, who we just had.
Right.
Skip some bits. So I'm very happy.
We can do that for you.
They're
an established family business.
Oh.
They have their own cat.
Oh, Bob! They've got Bob the cat. Listen, there's Bob the cat.
Weebies do this, isn't it?
He's actually in charge of the business, but he does let them do bits and bobs.
But here's what you're saying. I want to see Bob the cat staring at a wall. He's there.
This is what he does.
That's what he does. They also do. We're going to. If you want to come and.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Solution. A bit. Right. So I'm going to close Skype for a second, and now I'm going to open Zoom.
Excellent.
We're going to get Bob Mortimer up. Oh, look. We're going to get Bob up.
Now, somewhere across the country.
Oh, I haven't got the right picture either. Hang on a minute.
There is a man sitting at a computer waiting for something to happen.
So I'm going to click this, and he should just. All right, you can't start the video. That's okay. So he should just be like there.
Right.
Hello, Bob. Can you hear us? He's not there. I mean, but now part of me is worried that I've done something.
Why didn't you give him a ring and talk him through it? I knew this was going to go this way.
Let's phone up Bob Mortimer and.
Let's do it the OFW, old-fashioned way.
All right. Okay.
Or is old-fashioned one word?
Hyphenated.
Oh, it's hyphenated.
Yeah.
Hang on, I wonder if he's on WhatsApp. Yeah, he's on WhatsApp. Bob Mortimer has entered the waiting room.
Yes.
Hang on. Should we just mug him off? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey!
Oh, look.
I remember
Hello,
this now.
Bob.
He had his slaps up on his knee, didn't he? And he was wobbling about.
Yeah.
This is Bob's resting face.
Hello, Bob.
That was a straight. It was a weird way
Can
of
you
trying to
hear
do it.
us?
Trying to do Zoom.
Hang on a minute. We're gonna see this. You can hear us. We cannot hear you. There we go. This is gonna be great.
Does he need to turn his audio
You
on?
need to click. You need to turn your mic. This is like when I do Zoom with my mum. There he is. Now, hang on. I don't think the listener can hear you for some reason. Oh, crying out loud! Hang on.
Can you hear me, Ian?
I can hear you,
Yeah.
Hey, Catherine.
Yeah.
but I don't think the listener can hear you.
Oh, I love Bob so much. Look at
what
his
I need
little
to do is set
face.
the speaker. Hang on a minute. I'm going to fix it because this is the first. Here we go. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, how you doing, Bob?
Yay!
How you doing?
I was watching. I've watched several Sylvester Stallone films recently because I'm quite bored in lockdown. I watched the latest Rambo, which is called Rambo Last Blood.
Righty-ho.
And then today I started watching The Cobra.
I don't know what the Cobra is. Have you bought a Cobra, like Nicolas Cage or something?
No, has he got a Cobra, Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, a King Cobra. Or Cobra, maybe. I think it's probably Cobra.
I always thought it was Cobra until I was doing a
The thing with that girl.
Cobra awareness course.
I was doing a thing for the beer company
Right.
with June Sarpong,
That was it.
Right.
and I was saying Cobra.
Just
and
so
she
you
was
know,
saying
when you say
Cobra.
things like about snakes and then go, and then when I was doing that thing with that girl, you need to give a little bit more context.
Well, I just did. I knew I was going to.
I thought it was a private moment.
No, I knew
It just
I-
happened to involve a snake.
I knew I was going to.
All right.
Didn't I, Pat Pats?
And I kept saying to her, I think you've got it wrong. And then the head of Cobra came over and said, it's Cobra. Could you please correct yourself?
Yes, but that's the name of the organisation, Ian, not the snake.
It was. Oh, so it's a different
Well, we
word.
don't know.
Depends what
We
we're
can't
talking
say.
about. It's apples
Do you
and
know
oranges.
I've had an encounter with a black mamba and a puff adder? So what do you think of that?
Look at me grinning at him.
Tell us.
I
About
just love that
Lynx
little
Silvers
face.
Smiths.
Who's he?
I don't know. It's on the poster behind you.
Oh, sorry. It's one of my cat names. I thought it was just like you've got lovely little cats, haven't you? Both of you.
Yes.
4 cats.
But do you know if you had a really classy one, like Lynx Silversmith, just thought it was a good name.
Are you still selling cat names?
Yes, I do sell them for £8 each. There's a whole list up there, I think. What have I got up there? I've got Machine Wash Paul. What about Ian's one for you? What about Eric's mum's dentist? That would work.
It's very specific, that.
How's it going, folks? It looks lovely. No, it really looks lovely.
Have you managed to get? You've got Zoom working then?
Yeah, is that what I'm on Zoom?
Yeah.
You're on Zoom now.
Yeah.
How are you finding now? I'm guessing that you must be.
The wife's shouting at me. 1 sec.
You're
I'm very wobbly
Is it
apparently
on,
because
is
it's
it on
on
your
my
knee?
knee.
What are you doing?
My wife just came in to said that I'm very wobbly because this business because it's on my knee.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to help? Could
Yes,
she? Could she hold it? Could she get? Could you rest it on her back? I don't know.
Do you know? I know this will sound unusual, but my wife doesn't actually have a back. The best thing, isn't it?
That is unusual. It's very unusual.
So what, her neck's attached to her bum?
It's just a void. I don't know what, a portal, a space, a cubbyhole.
Okay.
I'm guessing you must be. What do they call it? At risk.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Are you vulnerable, Bob?
I am vulnerable. Yeah.
Can we exploit that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, people. I mean, I'm beginning to look very old as well. So people do start being lovely to you. It's well worth getting older. People are so nice, and and with the COVID thing, people are always, "Are you all right, Bob?" And they keep away from you. They're spitting at all my friends. Well, don't spit at Bob. Jeez, he's vulnerable. He's a vulnerable.
He's a
Because
vulnerable.
I've got heart disease. Have you had your heart checked, Ian?
I've had it broken many times, but I've not had it checked. Is that part of it?
Part of surviving.
Is that part of surviving, making it this far? I've not had my heart checked. Well, how do they check it? Well, listen to it.
No, that's the big misnomer, isn't it? No, that's the wrong word. People think if your heartbeat's good, then your heart's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with
You had a
heart
rotten
disease,
heart.
it's your arteries that are blocked, and you don't know they're blocked till your heart packs in. So you need to have this thing called the treadmill test, where they see how quickly your arteries are emptying.
I was on the phone.
You're knocking on a little bit, aren't you?
I'm old. Well, how old are you? You got to be. Are you 62?
I'm 61.
Well, you look. I was on,
It's nice making him laugh, isn't it?
It's lovely.
It's
He's
a
just
wonderful
so,
feeling.
but also, it's dead easy because he's really generous, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was on the phone to someone today, and I went out for a walk because I'm getting a little bit chunkier than I would like to be. And I went out for a walk, and I was on I made the mistake of making a phone call at the start of the walk, and by the end of it, I was trying. You know, when you're out of breath, but you try and hold your breath.
It makes it worse.
It doesn't sound like you're out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got you.
I was doing that. Is that heart disease, Bob?
Classic sign of it, Ian. Sorry, but it is. If you ever get a little bit of nausea after exercise as well, keep your eye on that.
Does that sound familiar?
It's a simple check, and then you'll know forever.
Did they go? Did you? So what did they do? Did they cut you up? May God bless your soul.
Do you want to see my scar?
I would love to see your scar.
Well, I'll do it from the top.
Here's the big reveal.
Oh, it's hard to get from the top. Sorry. You tell me if you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Getting anything?
There it is.
Oh, there's not. It's quite. It's longer than that. But yeah. So the cut
It's just
in.
cold.
It's
Joke.
What was that?
It's longer than that, he said, and you went, it's just cold.
Terrific fun as an operation, to be perfectly honest.
Oh look, this is before I realised that you can flip Zoom. There's Neil Hamburger's postcard. There's that still
Oh,
there.
the Vonnegut cow.
What is that picture?
Oh, hang on. That's you and Rufus Hound, is it?
Might be actually, yeah.
Honest with you, you know, you're knocked out and everyone makes the right fuss and everything.
General anaesthetic is the best thing, isn't it?
Oh, I love going on drive. I've had 2 arms done and a knee recently, and they're some of the happiest times to go under, aren't they?
But then they wake you up. I had, and I don't want to go into details.
That is standard procedure, yeah.
No, but I don't want to go into details, but I had a bum operation a few years ago. It's not even a joke. It sounds like a joke.
Excuse me, Ian, but I'm very interested in it because fellas should talk about this. I've got problems with my bum. What was yours, prostrate or bum or, you know, I don't want to get, I know, I'm not asking you to be too rude, but was it?
I know what it was.
I had an anal fissure.
He's always going on about
which is
it.
a tear in my bum hole.
Did something or someone bite you? Or
Now you are taking it too. Now you're treading into personal bum territory.
But yes.
No, it's just that my lovely cat Gudmundsson, he got bit right on the bullseye by a squirrel, and it's a terrible, terrible business. So I do feel for you.
Is that what happened to you?
What did the squirrel look like?
Oh, we didn't see the squirrel. The cat, Gudmundsson, came in, and I have to say, yes, I've assumed it as the squirrel. It could,
your neighbour.
Could have been a chupacabra.
One of your kids.
Yeah, it could have been like like those Victorian characters who hang around with daggers in alleyways.
Yes,
Might have been one of them.
Yeah.
No,
mine was just through bad.
Beastie Boys says I think you've nearly torn it again tonight.
Okay.
Bad. But I had a general anaesthetic. I had to stitch my bum up.
Right.
And you're right. We should talk about bums. In fact, tomorrow it's bum special. So I don't want to give away too much, but tomorrow from 9 it's a bum special. But the general anaesthetic is the best thing because at this point I had been clean and sober for about 6 or 7 years, so I hadn't had anything like that for a long time. And they gave me 2 injections, and she said after the first injection, this is an anaesthetist, not just a random
injections.
After the first injection, you
I
might
had a
feel
really
a bit
leaky
drunk,
bum
then we give you a
afterwards.
second injection, and we knock you out.
I stood up and just like load of bum juice just poured out.
The thing is about your fistula and your fissure and all that kind of stuff around your bum area. So hard to heal because it's so
You're
hard to
wiping
keep
shit over it.
clean. Yeah.
You have to go on a laxative for like a month. It was horrible. It was so painful. The guy that booked me in said, "Oh, you can go to work that night." I couldn't work for 2 weeks because I was in such agony, and it was horrible.
I'm thinking, let me hold on to this first injection for as long as possible, please.
Yeah.
And she did, and the first one, and my eyes started going like that. It was like popping around. It was brilliant. But then suddenly I was asleep, and then suddenly I was awake with a really sore bum.
Oof.
Yeah, but it's a lovely period. When you're out, it's really lovely, isn't it? Can't quite remember it, but it's really a happy time. There's no responsibilities. I'm not. I'm just saying. I said, what do you want me to do? A quiz, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't want me to do a quiz.
I didn't say no to a quiz.
No,
but
that's true. But I've just asked my son, and it's quite a tricky one. And Catherine and Ian, you might be interested in having a go.
Okay.
It's just simply in price order.
I can hear you. I can see you. It's a little caterpillar.
Someone needs a wee.
Yes, one easy iron shirt.
Children weird.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
White. Yeah. M&S 7-pack of cotton rich socks. M&S 3-pack of white standard underpants in price order.
from highest to lowest, or
you can go either way in. I don't mind.
Okay, I would go from highest to lowest.
Yeah, go on.
Shirt.
Let me just do some calculations.
Pants. Socks. Socks are cheap. Catherine?
I don't know. We got any more description on the socks with the fancy ones?
Oh, they did have I'm just looking at it here. I think they said cotton rich.
Cotton rich.
I think
Okay.
they were nice.
We're not playing games here. Right, I reckon socks, shirt, pants,
Which way?
high to low.
Socks, shirts, pants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's get the reveal.
The answer is 3-pack of briefs, 15 quid.
Yeah.
7-pack of cool and fresh, the socks were, 12 quid. And the Easy Iron shirt, £11.25.
Wow. This is what they call throwaway fashion.
Yeah.
And throwaway entertainment.
Fast
as well.
fashion.
Well, the throwaway is what I said. And
It's not what they call it, though.
Well, they're wrong. is quite honestly what I'm
Well, it is wrong.
saying.
They both
Did
agree.
you used to have... Wasn't there like a Bob Mortimer signature collection at Marks and Spencer's?
Yes, there was.
Did you?
Yes, me...
Jimmy Carr.
Me, Martin Freeman, and Jimmy Carr.
What's a strange trio?
Were the models for it. You know, for the... Yes, so like... What's the equivalent of the boy next door for the middle-aged man next door? You know, like kind of non-threatening people. You know, we're not going to lamp you.
The everyman.
Everyman sort of characters, yeah. And we did that with David Bailey, the photographer.
Wow.
And he was very touchy-feely.
Old school, isn't he? Very old school.
Did he ask you to slip a strap down?
All your friends are doing it. If you want to make it in this business, just got to show a little bit more.
What be touchy-feely?
It's my youngest being subtle that you can hear.
Where you going, kid? Where you going?
Don't torment her.
Beg for forgiveness.
She'll need another week. Carry on.
Yes, kids are weird. Should we take a break from that?
Yeah. Oh, he's lovely though. He gives me the warm and fuzzies.
There we go. That's enough of that. That's enough of that for tonight, I think. That's enough of
What
that.
time is it?
It's 9:15.
Gosh.
I'm feeling fine.
Are you though? Because you've had a very long day, stroke night.
I'm so tired. I got to Will's at 12:15. I was probably asleep by 1. It was fitful because I knew I had to be up. But 6:15 I woke up. So I got about 4.
Could have been worse though. You could have slept at the station.
Could have been something. I was
Remember
going
when
to
I
sleep on
slept
the
at Three
floor.
Counties that time?
Oh yeah, but you were hungover because you'd been. It was a Saturday morning, and you were hungover because you'd been on a hen weekend.
Yeah, I was halfway through a hen weekend. I went back afterwards.
First time I'd seen you in jeans. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh God, yeah. I've driven all the way from where was the hen weekend?
Just to do the Rabbit Hole, which was the best show we ever did. Six Saturday morning shows on BBC Three Counties Radio.
Used to take actual records in, play records to each other.
Yeah. I had a grin on my face watching, though hadn't seen it before. We'll do a bit. I got to lose some weight. We'll do some more of that at. In fact,
some
this belt
juncture.
is really digging into me. Sorry, I can't lose some weight. Jesus, not happy with the way I look and the way I feel. That's what it's all about. Yeah, what do you guys think? I subscribed shortly after Bob Mortimer interview, as I think ads kicked in during it. Okay. There you go, Richard. Thank you. Lovely to have you on board. What do you guys include you in this term, guys? What do you guys want to do?
Slip.
I could drink all of that in one go if it's filled to the top.
Would you not need a wee?
Well, eventually. I won't do it now because of the Coke. I'd have to start afresh.
Okay.
I'd have to start afresh to do it. What we may do at some point next week is I think maybe we'll listen to an old radio show at some point, if you fancy that. If you're up for that, Boyley, have a little listen to an old radio show. I feel really fat now. Let me just...
You've had a big bowl of pasta.
No, but it's not that. I'm fat. That's the thing. Oh, yeah.
What shall we watch? Do you feel like something retro?
Oh, I had a thought. I keep forgetting to write it down. Hang on. Oh, I nearly had it. Oh, it's gone now, isn't it?
Oh, can I get Littlin to tell you something really funny? Littlin? She's probably got headphones in.
Littlin! You text her.
I'll go and get her. They don't use their phones for texting.
Oh.
I don't know what they use their phones for. Hang on, I'll go and get her. Just stand in the doorway. I want you to tell Iain what you've been playing on the computer recently. Just stand there.
Why?
Right, so recently she's been playing a game. Is it Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox.
But what is, because Roblox is all different worlds, right? And
Yeah.
this one that you're obsessed with at the moment is quite unique. Tell him what it is.
It's called Canterbury and District Bus Simulator.
And what is it?
You drive around in a bus.
In the Canterbury?
Yeah, but
To
what?
Binley Mega Chippy, yeah.
The Bingley Mega Chippy?
To
Is
Binley
it?
Mega Chippy, yeah.
It's in Roblox?
Yeah.
And that's hilarious.
I'll show you.
She's been playing it loads, and then she said, "No one will get on my bus." She said, "No one will get on my bus." And I said, "Well, why not?" She said, "I don't really know where I'm going." I said, "But you know the way to the Chippy, don't you?" And she went, "No, that's part of the problem." So when people get on the buses, are they specifically asking for Binley Mega Chippy or what?
Well, it depends, because some people just go places, and then some people say, right, tickets please, where would you like to go?
They're real people, right? I hate the people in Roblox that play the games properly. You know, like,
Yeah.
tickets, planes, where would you want to go?
Yeah, the role play.
I will stab you.
We did laugh though. There was one little girl who wasn't very happy about bus hygiene the other day, was she? What did she say?
Smelly bus.
She put more than one S on it.
And
This
I
is a
said-
smelly bus.
I said, you farted on it.
Visionary says, and I think she's talking about you, I could listen to her all day, and then an emoji of a smiley face with kisses on. And then Andrea says, night, night, weirdos.
That was you, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, do you remember when you used to do the meditations?
Oh, yeah.
Night, weirdos.
Do you remember when you said about the candle of concentration?
Oh, yeah, and about people being in prison.
Yes.
I played that out on the radio the other day.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm famous.
yeah, yeah. To 12 people in Oxford. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. Binley Mega Chippy apparently is.
It's back again, isn't it? Yeah, it's back again. What was I thinking of? Well, let's keep that. We'll keep that there because that's that was fun. I enjoyed that. Oh, John says our customers love those meditations. Most of us aren't in Oxford. Oh, Liam, I had a conversation today about how we get more Oxford callers and why we weren't getting callers from Oxford. And I had to say, with respect, when you start a sentence with respect, I have been doing phone-ins for 20 years. I know how to get calls. There is a reason we're not getting local calls, and it ain't me. No one's listening. That was the thing. Well, I think people are. What are the numbers? I don't know. I think that there's a reason we're not getting local calls. They ain't listening because when I buggered up, yeah, John, you didn't bugger up. It was absolutely fine. If I will ask if people do phone up, don't say you're from outside Oxfordshire. That joke has kind of worn a bit thin and it's getting a little bit. But you didn't bugger up at all, John. You came on and you won a competition. Congratulations. But I did say when I was at Three Counties, it wasn't a phone-in show, the breakfast show.
No, it was too chocker. It was full of. It was news item to news item, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was the thing.
And people didn't know who to phone in. Within 3 months, it was a phone-in show.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot.
Don't
of
you
calls.
remember? Because I when I started producing you, we took a load of items out, didn't we, to give it room?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
people won't phone in because you're on to the next thing too quickly. And you know, why hire Iain and then get him to read out a load of scripts?
Liam says still early days. Well, it's July to August to September to October. No, it's been 4 months, and I'd done it within 3 months at Three Counties. And I don't know what else I can do. I don't know. Do I make it less esoteric? Do I make it? I don't know. Anyway, byesy bye-byes. Good night, Debbie. What was I was going to watch something.
Do you remember?
Do you know what? Should I bet Price is Right?
Yes, Bob just made me think about prices.
That might be it. I want it with Crowther. Come on down. We've watched that one.
What's she doing there? The tureen.
There we go. Let's have some of this. Does the noise get any better?
Martin says 1.
Okay, we're in. All right, we're in. You hear that?
Yeah. All these people?
Dead. Look at that pervert. What a terrible thing to say.
She seems like a very nice lady. I don't know why you're...
I'm talking about her, him, and him. They're like some shit double act.
There's 2 people pulling those doors off.
Yeah. Slap her bum. See, I don't know what the rules are with different colour blazer and trousers. I don't know what... A suit? All grey?
That's your Alan Partridge sports casual.
Pinstripe? Yeah.
He's got a sports jacket on.
What are the rules? And I'm aware... I do like wearing jeans and a shirt and a jacket, but I'm aware it's a Clarkson. You're doing a Clarkson. It's called a Clarkson. I kind of like it. I don't know what the rules are with blazers and different coloured trews.
Mm.
Oh, I bought some slip-ons.
I want to see those. All right.
45 quid. So comfortable. So comfortable.
I saw someone tweet yesterday about, I think it might have been the American host of The Price is Right, but it was certainly a panel show. And he was... It might not have been, actually. They were all women. Maybe it was that one, the Battle of the Sexes. Anyway, he was kissing... when he was greeting all the female panellists, he was kissing them all on the lips.
That's how AIDS started.
Okay. But yeah, kissing on the lips. Is that a 70s thing? The platonic kiss on the lips?
Liam says, I think you shouldn't have a blazer of a lighter shade than one stress. Look at that. We stopped watching our thing and we lost 15 viewers. Isn't that interesting? That's good to know.
Val Burdis, come on down.
That looks like one of yours.
What do you mean?
That's a strange name. Oh, it looks like
One of the
Boyle.
Boyles. She does. She looks like my Auntie Sandra. Oh, I did that hairdo, except I had a fringe as well. The little bubble at the front.
Are a thing now. And so, Kim play football, and there were like 2 or 3 mullets on the other team.
My eldest pointed out one of the good-looking boys that all the girls have got crushes on, right? And he's got a proper Stranger Things mullet going on.
But they were
attractive boy, but
they were never in. So it's not they're coming back. They were never in.
No. Were they in? Were they in before our time?
No, never.
Also, have you noticed lads with perms? That's the big thing.
Yeah. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Look at him. Look at him pushing that bloke out of the way. Go on, Babs. Oh,
she has not got time for him to stand up, move out of the way. She's going over him. She's going to go through him.
Those boobs bouncing around.
Not an awful lot you can do about him.
Welcome to the third programme in our new series, The Price is Right. You know, word must be getting around because in our studio audience tonight, we have people from near and far. We have people...
Assuming you can hear it, okay? It's a little bit quiet.
Well, I was going to say, it'd be handy if you could put the mic nearer to his mouth.
From Nottingham! And Derby! And Long Eaton! And Purley!
Not so many from Purley.
And we also have in our audience tonight a namesake. A Miss, would you believe, from Purley, a Miss Leslie Crowther.
This is Partridge. We have an Alan Partridge in the audience, but she's a lady.
Welcome.
Oh, she's a...
I think she might be... I think she might have won.
I like her. She's a player.
Leslie Crowther.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying it.
You expect... Fag.
Let me tell you about the time I went on a Price is Right.
That's lovely. L-E-S-L-E-Y, I hope. Well, ladies and gentlemen...
No one cares how Leslie is spelt. I would
He
know.
does. Don't confuse it. It makes him into a lady.
We would like you and all of us to welcome our first 4 contestants who are
Do
situated...
you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a Leslie Crowther movie, a biopic. Who would play Leslie Crowther? I tell you, it'd be good. Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman could do it. You've got your fella, the Welsh guy that's brilliant at everything, Michael Sheen. He would do it.
Oh, he would be brilliant.
He'd do a good
He
turn.
shouldn't be allowed to do any more films where he plays real people.
Because he's too good.
Let's just see him act. Let's see him act. You can copy it. Everyone can copy. Jimmy Carr, Kevin Eldon will be good. Coogan will be too Partridge, I think.
Yeah.
Eldon could be good. Yeah.
Like you and all of us to welcome our first 4 contestants who are situated...
She's one of you, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She is.
Contestants row.
I wonder if she's got an Irish surname.
Really make them feel at home. There is Val and Jane.
Double thumbs up. Shy double thumbs up.
Look at the woman here.
There is Val.
Hang on. This woman's fuming.
Yeah, should have been
She
me.
is fuming.
Jane and Martin.
She's up. Where's his
And
moustache?
Barbara. I know you're ruining.
Don't get any
contestant
baby
row
Barbaras
there.
now, do you?
Oh. Oh, I tell you a good name I heard that I thought would be good to bring back. Marjorie. Marjorie. would be a good
Marjories
name.
aren't born though, are they? They're just
They're created.
They're picked up, in like coffee mornings.
Huh?
You don't get little Marjories. They
No,
were
but that's
always
what-
middle-aged women.
I'm saying it should come back. I would like to see a
Marjorie.
little girl called Marjorie.
One of my kids knows a Maud.
Okay. God, we lost about 25 viewers.
And
on
there was
this
another
sort
one.
of
What was she called? What was she called? There's one that's there's a Beryl, and
wow.
she's mean. And I went, well, you would be.
Why?
A teenager called Beryl. That's not fair, is it? No wonder she's furious. I'd be furious. Beryl.
See what's happening on Twitter, shall we? See if anyone's... Oh, look, everyone's
Still piling on him.
piling on that guy. Oh, dear. He's been getting on my nerves quite a while. What's Darren Grimes been up to? Let's see.
Oh, don't.
Oh, no, it's a pop star.
Oh, that's Grimes.
Grimes.
Isn't she the one that was with Elon Musk?
We need... Oh, okay, so Elon Musk has tweeted, we need to pay the bill somehow. Twitter cannot rely entirely on advertisers. How about $8? And Grimes has replied, how about you paying child support? Wow. Wow. Twitter blue.
Wonder if she'll get banned now. To be honest, I'd be quite happy if Twitter goes through the floor because it just make the decision for me.
Twitter built this motherfucker paper to around. So now there's 2 verified checks. One that shows next to your profile in replies and retweets and everything else. It means you're a Twitter Blue subscriber. The other one, official, only shows up somewhere. What? What is... I don't know. Well, let's go to my profile. So I still got the tick. I won't be bothered when it goes. I'm not, certainly not going to pay for it. And there's nothing different. This account is verified because it's notable in government, news, entertainment, or another designated category. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
Anyway.
There was a weird there's an extra official. I think Stephen Fry did go, but he's done it a few times before, so I wouldn't read too much into that.
Thinking about all over the place. I would like you to look at these items first, please.
A games table and a selection of games.
I nearly bought a coffee table today.
Why? Because you mentioned a coffee table the other day.
I'd need one in here for clients.
Oh, right, yes.
So, yeah.
Put their glass of water on, some tissues.
Exactly. Bowl of crystals.
This collapsible wooden table with its base playing surface comes with a selection of traditional...
We had a card table when we were kids. We used it to put the TV on when we were playing on the BBC. Card table. It's a weird,
traditional games, including backgammon.
My first boyfriend's parents used to have backgammon nights with their friends.
I played backgammon with my fiancée in a Buddhist hostel in a tiny village in Japan.
How'd you play it?
Can't remember, but it's a fun game. It's kind of like posh Ludo.
Right.
So it's all about moving from here to here, I think. And you can take pieces, I think.
And what's bridge? Is that cards?
Oh, I don't know. I always confuse that with cribbage. What's the one where you've got the wooden block with holes in and you move matchsticks along? Is that cribbage? Bridge is cards. I think the one you have a wooden. That's crib. It's not. Is cribbage and cribbage, are they the same thing? Have you ever seen it? A cribbage board.
I don't think I have.
I played.
So you've got little pegs in it.
We used to do matches. Crib game.
Cribbage. Oh right, yes.
Ours was different to that. Cribbage. It's a cribbage. Yeah. So cribbage, that's kind of like the one we
Okay. I have seen one of those before. I think maybe at my grandparents'.
Okay. I've played cribbage. I couldn't have a clue now. Crib and cribbage are the same thing. Richards plays it regularly.
Oh.
What was the show on MTV with famous people's houses? I think it was cribbage, wasn't it?
Cribbage, yeah.
MTV cribbage.
Yep.
We should learn cribbage.
Here's where the matchsticks happen.
Cards, dominoes, and cribbage.
That's a really good joke.
Why?
Because you were talking about matchsticks that you play with cribbage.
But I don't get what it's the line
because
is.
they used to always show the bedroom and say, "Here's where the magic happens."
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
He said, "Here's where the
matchsticks happen."
Okay.
Great for the long winter.
So we got dominoes, we got cards, we got backgammon, we got a shitty little.
This is the A41 been built by then, or no?
No.
Okay.
Evenings.
Right. Now, I want the price of that games table and accessories. You get one bid each. And whoever bids... Leave it alone.
79.
I reckon...
And whoever bids the nearest...
48.
Without going over, wins the prize
79.
and joins me on stage.
Because people used to
If
get
you
paid
go
like 20
over,
quid a week
you
then,
buy
didn't
it.
they?
Remember, this could be yours if the price is right. A bid on the games table and accessories from Val.
£75.
£75,
she's got 75.
says Val. Jane, how about you?
85.
£85, says
I should have gone 76.
Jane. Martin, what do you think?
120.
Martin's a prick.
Martin, have you been to the pub?
120, says Martin. Barbara, what do you think?
110.
£110. The actual price we're looking for is 121.
What? Martin,
He's got no use for such things.
I apologise wholeheartedly.
Makes me feel a bit ridiculous about my 40 odd quid.
Martin is not a prick. I apologise.
Whereabouts do you come from in all this lot?
Well, I come from Derby now, but originally Liverpool.
Oh, yes, I can tell that now. Yeah, well, that's lovely. Well, you've won that delightful game.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Okay, you.
Game table and accessories. How would you like to go home with this?
No.
Yes, please. She's fit. Oh, you mean this weird
Hostess trolley. I always wanted one of those.
And trolley.
No, a hostess trolley is the one that keeps it hot. That's just a trolley, isn't it? I always thought the hostess trolley was the thing that kept food warm
I think.
and warmed plates.
Isn't that a plate warmer?
Visionary, can you tell us what a hostess trolley is, please?
I would think that was a hostess trolley, but continue.
We had the thing that heated we had what I thought was a hostess trolley thing that kept things warm. That and an electric carving knife.
I've got.
Never. My knife was used once.
I still use mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really handy.
Visionary? Unless she's gone.
This modern tea trolley made from quality teak wood
tea
and this
trolley, she's
attractive
called it.
China tea set with a...
Ian is correct, says my sister. Hostess trolley.
Well, you would say that.
Well, she knows things.
She's got the same standard.
Visionary can't
As
remember.
you.
Hostess was a brand, says Harsh. Yeah.
Pretty floral pattern are a...
Right, okay, all right, let's find a hostess trolley. Yeah, there we go. Did
Well, that
we
says-
have one,
that
Joe?
says mobile
or did
server.
we just have like a plate warmer? I don't. Maybe we didn't have the trolley. There you go. Look at that. Certainly didn't. We didn't have that. Fucking state of that thing. Why would you spend all the time loading it up?
25 quid though.
Charles High have a huge range of.
Instead of getting a coffee table, you can get one of those.
Here we go. Here we go. Look, this is it. Everything in this, all food in the 70s. John Harris will back this up. I don't know why I think
There's something about tin that makes food taste so much nicer.
Yeah, it makes tea taste nicer.
It makes it canteeny.
Everything came. We had one. We never used it. Do we? It was the. Do we have the trolley? Or I remember it being on the kitchen work surface though. Maybe that was something different.
That we were obsessed with putting things inside, right? So my grandma.
Sorry, Catherine.
Things like that. We were obsessed with furniture to put other furniture inside, right? So my grandparents had a radiogram, which
We had a radiogram.
was like a big coffin in the side of the
I used to love a radiogram.
dining room, and also they had like a cupboard for putting your telly in. In fact, my step granddad still has.
Ours was something like that.
Yeah, and it had records in the side.
It was more like that actually. Yeah, and we had like cupboards in the side
Yeah.
as well, and we had a compendium of games in there.
That's where the fun times
A
happened.
compendium of games. What was ours?
That's like my grandma's radiogram.
Which one?
That one says techno retro.
I can't see that
To-
one. Oh, there we
yes.
go. Yeah. Yeah. I was there we go. Because it had a radio in. You can't really see that, it's so small.
It smelled incredible as well because she used to pledge it all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I did look at buying one, but because I saw it anyway. But I bet the record player and the speakers are shit.
Yes.
But yeah, ours had the radio in it as well. That was integral. No. Anyway, okay, all right, well done. We got there. Compendium of games.
Perfect match for cozy tea times.
Can you imagine? I'm just going to make a cup of tea. Do you want one? Do you want one? I'm going to get the whole thing out.
Yeah. Same era as the kitchen serving hatches. We talked about kitchen.
I still got one.
hatches on the show. Yeah, when do you use it?
Actually, I used to use it when the kids had parties, and
So when did you use it?
probably about 5 years ago.
Thank you. There was in the 70s. There was a lot of dads knocking holes in walls because they had nothing to do, so they would knock holes in walls and,
And
build
also
serving hatches.
DIY. It was
yeah.
all DIY, wasn't it? That's what you did on the weekends.
Or would you rather win this?
An elegant drinks dispenser.
What? Again, more furniture to put things in.
That's the most. Let me move a bit so you can see it. That's the most insane thing I've ever seen.
This Dutch-style wooden cup.
Did he say Dutch style?
An elegant drinks dispenser.
That's to go on the bar that you've
This
got in your living room.
Dutch-style wooden cupboard with its an elegant drinks dispenser. This Dutch-style wooden cupboard with its attractive brass and china fittings will hold all your bottles and dispense your drinks professionally from the optics inside. A beautiful and useful piece of sideboard furniture.
Sideboard.
Right.
It looks like the bottles have gone to confession. It's like a little
Now then,
mesh
Martin,
door
we
there.
are going to play any number. When we bought the drinks dispenser and the tea trolley, we put the change in that piggy bank there. The one that Denise is rattling to such great effect. Not a lot of change, no, as you can hear, and see by the decimal point there. Now, the price of the two prizes and the change in the piggy bank are covered by the numbers 1 to 9, and they only appear once. When you start calling out any one of those numbers from 1 to 9, as we're going to ask you to do, it will immediately appear
So I'm
in its
fascinated
proper
by that.
place
We've gone very, very quiet.
on the
I'm
board.
fascinated.
And the price you complete first is the prize you win. That. I'm sure
Seems
you'd
overly
like to win that.
complicated,
You may
doesn't it?
like to win that. I'm sure you don't want to win the change in there. So why don't you... Very serious then. Why don't you start by giving me a number
I like Leslie
in the
Crowder
price
with glasses
of the drink
on. Look, there we go.
Massive.
Two.
I think they are.
2. May we see where 2 goes, please? Yes! Very good.
5,
You're
2,
doing
4,
well.
9.
And another. 1. Martin says 1.
That's in the bottom.
Where is 1? May we... Oh, no, you're
2, 4, 9.
7. 7.
It is
7,
numbered.
says Martin. Oh, God.
Literally just guessing numbers.
Well, you've covered the waterfront so far. 4. 4, we think. Well, oh, and
Sorry,
now,
Martin.
Wait a minute. Before you go any further, this is getting very serious. So just maybe you ought to take some advice from your friends.
Why? Because it's just guessing. 9. 5. 5.
5, we think.
5.
Oh, that's... Now then, you've only got one more to go.
9. 9. 3.
6, we think. Oh. Right.
He's got a 13% chance of winning or losing. No, 60% chance of winning, 30% chance of losing.
8, we think. Oh!
Martin fucked it
Please,
up.
Denise, there is the change in the piggy bank. It's all... Not to worry.
Pig
May we
is
see the other
kneeling very
numbers,
provocatively, isn't it?
please? May we see the other... Yeah, and the 9 and the 1 there. You see, your friends were right. It should have been... Not to worry. Go and have a chat with Denise. We'll see you later when we play Supermarket. Thank you, Martin. Lovely. Great. Thank you, Lucy. Later on, all the contestants who join me on stage will have a chance to play Supermarket and win a place in our showcase final. That is in the future. At the moment, we are going to invite Vic Phillips. Come on down.
Vic fell over! Vic fell over! Vic fell over!
Vic Phillips. Come on down.
What?
You are the next contestant on the Price is Right.
Who does he remind me of? Oh, I know exactly who he reminds me of. It's not who you're thinking of.
Go on.
It's, right, let me show you. This is a pretty obscure reference.
I was thinking Lionel Blair.
I only know it because he popped up in The Boys, and that's why he's in my head. He reminds me of the scientist dude in Fringe. Do we see him in this?
Most of what I'm about to show you has not been made public.
This guy.
Is it a cow?
Science and technology have advanced at such an exponential rate, it may be way beyond our ability to regulate and control them. You should know what you're getting into, Agent Dunham.
Oh, you're not going to see it. Anyway, the scientist guy from Fringe, for those who know.
Right, okay.
For those who know. Right.
Contestant on the Price is Right.
Visionary gets it. No, I'm going to find him. What was his name?
Why don't you IMDb it?
That would take too much time.
And scrolling through an episode of Fringe wouldn't.
What was his name? Walter. Here we go. The best of that man we saw tripping over on Price is Right. Here we go.
Let me talk to him. Hello, Peter. This is me, your father, Walter Bishop.
Thank you, Walter. I know who you are.
Excellent.
But I am grateful
It's the same guy, right?
for whatever you can do in this case.
He's of a type, yes.
Sorry?
I was just saying I'm grateful for your work.
You're most welcome. You know, I had a fruit cocktail once in Atlantic City. Mind you, I'm not the fruit cocktail sort of guy.
I used to love Fringe. Right, anyway, it's him, basically. Thank you. Fringe was great, except the end of season 4, where it turns out, oh, she can die and be brought back to life. That's convenient. And then season 5 was utter guff.
Hello, Vic.
Hello.
I've never seen anybody look so flipping cheerful. Look at you. You look marvellous.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, you look all right.
Oh, he's not
Good.
on there, is he?
We want your
one of our
opinions
lot.
as to the price of this item here.
A classic rocking chair.
She's wearing Japanese schoolgirl outfit.
I would. She is a bit. I would suggest that's not a particularly classic
The
rocking chair. It's a
simplicity
shit
of this
one.
hand-polished rocking chair in beautiful Ashwood will make a cozy corner in any room.
Piero.
Right.
God, why were we so obsessed with clowns then? Do you remember those pictures that were made out of pins and cotton?
Yes, I do.
My cousin had one of a clown. Never forget that horrible thing.
Price, please, on the rocking chair.
£49.
What?
Oh, flipping out. Red top, don't believe. Look at her face.
£49.
What? Vic, Barbara, what do you think?
65.
65, says Barbara. And all her friends. How about you,
In the
Val?
chat, we've got John is saying 50, Richard 55, 75 from Alfie, 60 from Visionary.
75.
She's gone for an
says
outfit.
Val and all her friends. How about you, my dear?
63. 63.
63.
Hang on, what were the other bids?
They're all around the 60 mark.
65. She's gone 63.
Cheeky
So
cow.
no. It's got to be 63 or 64. Oh, she's out.
Oh.
She's given herself 2.
Could she not go up to that then?
63 or she's gone 63. So it has to be 63 or 64.
Oh.
65 and up. She's
stitched
got
herself up.
Totally.
And all her friends. How about you?
Katie, I've got an Urkel rocking chair that I bought when the kids were tiny, and I paid £28 for it.
You've told this story before.
Well, she just said Urkel now is probably worth 10 times as much. It's worth a fortune. It was an absolute
Val?
steal.
75.
For me to put all my clothes on instead of putting them in the wardrobe.
75, says Val and all her friends. How about you, my dear?
63.
Idiot.
63.
63. The actual price we're looking for is £98. Val, you've done it. Thank you.
All right, we'll watch Cat's Mum and then call it a night.
From which part of the community do you come from, Val?
Derby.
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 Val, you've won a rocking chair. How would you like to also win this?
A colour computer.
Commodore C6. Come on, no, not Commodore. Amstrad
This
CPC
electronic keyboard
464.
terminal comes complete with a colour monitor to make.
You say terminal?
Yes.
In home computing, this electronic keyboard terminal comes.
Electronic
Keyboard terminal.
It's an Amstrad CPC 464. I don't know what they went for.
Complete with a colour monitor to make your personal programs clearer and
Eject.
more sophisticated.
She's got
And
no
there's a
idea what she's
detailed
pressing. And a
instruction
book.
manual so you can learn your computer's language and get the most out of this
It's an
fantastic
instruction manual so you can learn your computer's language.
home help.
That's
It's good, isn't it?
what was it? What did
This
they
is
go
a new
for? I think they
game
were
that we
fairly
have
cheap
never
when it was
played before and only been seen in
Amstrad. So I
this
reckon they
country.
were like
Squeeze play.
200,
this-
249. Was it harsh?
Isn't it marvellous? Well done, Val. And this is how we play it. It's a bit of a sudden death game, really.
Hello, Peppers.
That colour television set is valued at 3
I
figures.
thought they were
Right?
cheap. Yeah, they were
Now,
cheap.
there are the 3 figures of that set in the correct order with 1 number added.
Harsh wants to get rid of that.
One
3.
of those numbers is
But
a
the
road
TV
number
is in
and
it as
has
well.
to be squeezed out.
We had a
has
drag
to go.
TV too.
Which
play
one of the
Alcatraz a lot.
numbers do you want me to take out in order to leave the correct
I'm going to go with what Harsh says.
No, I'm going 3, 2, 4. Take the 9 out. The TV's in it. He's not accounting for the TV.
Harsh.
Take the.
The 2.
Oh, can
The
you take any of them
2.
out? I didn't realise. Right. In that case, I would take the 2 out.
Yep.
I would take
You
the 2
think
out.
ought to
Cuthbert
go.
in the Jungle,
So we
yes,
will
mate.
take out.
What was? I can't remember what else was on there.
She's making cookies on your...
The 2
your Udi.
and put it there, and we will squeeze the whole
Squeeze
lot up
play.
there. You think that the colour television set is valued at 300
It's
and...
not a colour television set, mate.
It's a monitor.
Visionary, it can't be 299. Those figures weren't there. So begin again.
Pounds. Well, of course. We all hope so. And we'll find out.
Yes! Harsh! 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 Mate! You can say that, but you're wrong, mate. Harsh, mate. You're wrong, mate. Look at that.
Joy.
They're going to make love.
Oh, that's lovely.
She won the computer terminal.
And the booklet.
So she can speak her computer's language. Look at that laugh as he walks away.
Go over and have a chat with Sandy.
Look at this.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much indeed, Lee.
We're done. That is it. That is your lot for tonight. It is bedtime. It is bedtime. I forgot to do a bloody radio show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to bed. We will be back on Friday at 7 o'clock for more shenanigans and more fun. We might watch a little bit more of that show. The viewers seem to like it. We lost half the viewers when we stopped. That's interesting. Commodore 16. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Although it had Monkey Magic on it. Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure. We have enjoyed it. Nice, chilled little stream, isn't it?
Have a lovely sleep with some pleasant dreams.
And maybe see you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. And then see you Friday at 7 p.m.
Yes.